What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? How you all doing on this fine Monday evening? Dire Giants fan, you are the man. Thanks so much, brother. Brilly for the super chat. He says T-minus 12 days until an unknown number of these drop. And, of course, Brilly for the super sticker, my man. I really appreciate it. Whee! And what he's talking about is my birthday stream. That will be a week from Saturday. So that is what he's talking about on that. Yes, I will be 44 on July 27th. So I'm getting old. I'm already old. I'm getting older every day. And Benjamin Wynn, my man, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly. He says, I just finished doing butt stuff with my girl with a winking emoji. The Rated R super chat from my man, Benjamin Wynn. Meet Tarian, Ian Silverman, my man, Afghanistan. Sports expert, Little Sparks. What's going on? Talking sports with Landon, Gabriel Espanol, cool drummer, Lakima Edwards, Ligma, John Williams, Sleeping Angels, Poppy Chulo, Chad, Elvis, Anthony, diehard Giants fan, Manuel Mojica. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it very much. Giants Alliance, what's good, my man? Yes, indeed. So I'll be honest with you guys. I am a bit tired. I had a long weekend. I'm sorry I couldn't stream on Saturday, man. There was a lot of things going on and I didn't really have time. And then by the time I was ready to do it, I was just like, I just kind of want to spend time with my family and just have a good time out there, which we did. So that was good. But it was a long weekend and I've been, got up at 5:45 this morning. I'm still trying to get acclimated to going back to the office. So it's kind of like jet lag. I've been able to get up at like 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock most days. And now it's back up to 5:45 in the morning. So still trying to get used to it. Luckily, by the time the Lakers roll around, I'll be ready to go. Joseph Clark, man, thank you for the super chat, my man. Really appreciate it, brother. Brilly says happy pre-birthday, Senior Bad Dog. I appreciate that, my man. Yep, I'm getting older, but you know what? It's better than the alternative, right? So I appreciate that very much. Yuri Endeles, what's going on? Connor Lavelle, how you guys doing? Hope your weekend was fantastic. Sabrina, what's going on, my lady? Good to see you. So Wednesday, we look like we're all set. I'm just waiting for confirmation from Street Scores. He said he was in. He already said he was in. I just like to double check. Vach is in. No doubt we got Vach locked up. I asked Joey Shakes. Unfortunately, Joey works second shift. So Joey doesn't get out of work till 10 o'clock, so he can't make it. And in the pinch, we got Philly 500. My man Philly 500 is gonna come in the clutch, and he'll be a part of it again. So, like I said, just Street Score said he was down, just waiting for confirmation. Once I have that, I'll start advertising for it. I cannot wait to do that. The NFC East roundtables have been amazing, and they've been so much fun. I'm excited to work with Vach Lombardi. I mean, he's a big Cowboys YouTuber, and it's going to be a lot of fun working with him. And Street Scores is a guy that I didn't even know of. A lot of Redskins fans actually, or should I not say that anymore because the name is retired, and we'll get into that in this stream at some point. But he's a Skins fan. And I didn't know much about him, but a lot of Redskins video makers and fans recommended him, and I checked him out. He's really good. His Street Scores is really good, so I'm excited to have him on the channel. I've reached out to some Giants YouTubers for Thursday, haven't received anything back from them, so that may not go this Thursday, or I may have to bring other people in. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do with that. Benjamin, thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly says, don't worry, my man. You and Mrs. Badler are busy cuddling. We were doing the same thing. A man got to do what a man got to do. I appreciate that. No, we're actually busy partying is what we were doing. As you saw on Instagram, I am a beer snob. I've said that many times. Those beers, not cheap, but you know what? I go out to dinner like that once every 3 years. So spare no expense on a night like that. I'll pay for it when the credit card bill comes in. Dire Giants, man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it, my man. Brilly. He says, congrats on 28K, road to 29K. Yeah, 28K came up pretty good here. It's good to see people, starting to subscribe to the channel again. And hopefully the Lakers gets me not only to 29, but to 30K here pretty soon. But, I couldn't do it without you guys. You guys and girls are the whole reason I'm even at the point I am. So I really, I say it all the time. I can't tell you guys and girls how much you mean to me. I mean, it's unbelievable that my channel's actually gotten to this point. I never even thought it would get here. And hopefully he continues to grow. And hopefully you guys, you continue to share it, continue to watch. And hopefully you never get bored of the old bad diggity dizzle. Jeff Billings, what's going on, my man? You don't ever need to worry about. You don't ever need to apologize for missing a stream, man. Life comes first, family comes first. I am definitely second to that, no doubt about it. Word 21, what's going on, my man? Watchful News, what's going on? 3 years, you think so? Q-Dog, what's going on? New York for Life 12, Zach Schmidt, Jaden Dawkins. Thank you guys for being here. And Nightings, what's going on? What's my favorite food? Meal-wise, it's veal parm, but probably bacon. I love freaking bacon. Ian Silverman, Gary Renninger, Door Gunner, what's going on? Brandon Rogers, Sean Torres, Kevin Wall, Buffalo Bills fan. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Michael Sachs Jr., thanks so much for the super chat. Brother Brilly, he says, what do you think about the Washington Red Tails? You the man, Michael. How can I be the man when you the man? Listen, as far as the Redskins name goes, like I said, I'll get into it. I'm fine with the Washington Red Tails. It doesn't matter what they change their name to. We will continue to beat their ass. That's what we do. It's all good. Cruz on 26, man. Thanks so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly. And I mentioned Cruz on the other night. We were talking about Lamar Jackson. I don't know if Cruz on was in the stream or not, but I gave Cruz on a lot of credit for this. Cruz on 26 is one of the only guys that I know that was all in on Lamar Jackson. He loved Lamar Jackson from day one. From day one, he was sitting there going, bad dog, we want Lamar Jackson. Bad dog, we want Lamar Jackson. I'm like, you're crazy. Lamar Jackson's going to stink. He's no good. Cruzon was on board with that immediately. He wanted Lamar Jackson. So shout out to him for that, man. OGR Sports, man, thanks so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't subscribed to OGR Sports, please do so. OGR Sports, I'm sorry I could not make the stream tonight. I forgot you were even – I lost track of the day today. And I noticed it like right at the end. And by the time I got in there, it was over. So, man, I'm sorry I missed it because you and Rich do a really good job with that show. And I'll watch it back. But I'm sorry I missed it, man. But thank you for the super chat. Brilly says, I love the NFC roundtables you do. Trying to throw one together myself. So hard to find Washington fans. Eagles and Cowboys are easy. I thought I'd pop before going to bed. I appreciate that, man. I really do. And, it's hard for me too. Luckily for me, like I said, Street Scores, I really didn't even know about him. I had a lot of Skins fans recommend him, said, check him out, see if you can get him on the channel. So they came to me. Like I said, Louis T, I know, Ed Oliver, HTTR, and now Street Scores. There's not a lot of Juan Gotti Talking Sports is another one. Other than that, it's hard to find. They're out there, but it is hard to find them. Big Blue Jabroni, thank you for the super chat. Brother Brilly, he said pork roll over bacon. It's a Jersey thing. Yeah, I'm from New York, so it is what it is. Jeffrey Abbey, my man, thanks so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it, brother. Brilly, my man. Jeffrey Abbey been on here a long time. We don't always agree on the Daniel Jones thing, but I'm telling Jeffrey, he's going to make him a believer this year. He says, keep safe. Our birthdays are coming up soon. Yes, we're both July guys. Do you be you? Hashtag always tuned in. I appreciate that, Jeffrey, man. Thanks so much, my man. Brilly, Alex Sports. How can I be the man when you the man? New York already has the New York Giant rodents. So I guess, I don't know. Bully CG, what's going on, my man? How you doing, brother? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it very much. Where was I going? Michael Caputo, what's going on, my Italian brother? What's going on? Why do I prefer Diet Coke? I don't know. I just like the way it tastes. But, I drink Diet Pepsi, too. And Diet Dr. Pepper. And I have Diet A&W. As long as it's cold, I don't really care. But Diet Coke is, I don't know. I just like the taste the best. I guess Francesca and I have the same taste when it comes to soda. Benjamin Wynn, my man. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, condoms equal no bueno. Pull out. I'm going to tell you something, Benjamin. And this is the honest to God's truth. That doesn't always work. Telling you right now. Trust old bad dog. That does not always work. I'm just telling you right now. Beware. That doesn't always work. Just letting you know. I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but before you finish, there's definitely. I'll just be blunt. There's pre-ejaculatory fluid that's there. You can definitely get her pregnant even when you pull out. I'm just telling you right now. Trust me. I know this stuff. I've been around a long time, as you know. I'm here. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilliant, my man. He says, "What's up, bad dog? What do you think Washington should or will they change the name to?" Washington Red Tails is one I've heard a lot of, and I don't really know. I mean, I'll get into that in a second. Like I said, I'll talk about the Washington thing in a second. It irks me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. You know, I'm an older guy, and I can't stand this. Like if I touch the microphone, it goes off. Cruzon, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly says you muted yourself. The problem with this is, like, I can't look at StreamYard because the chat sticks. Bully CG, thanks for the super chat. Brilly, I'm not muted anymore. I can see the microphone working, so we're good. The microphone is good. What is going on here? Oh, they just showed up. So anyway, here we go. I didn't say anything, so don't worry about it. What I was saying about the Redskins name. Okay. I've been around a long time. You know, like I said, I'm gonna be 44 here in a couple weeks. All right. The Redskins name has been around 87 years, right? What I want to know is, why wasn't this offensive 30 years ago? Like, why wasn't this offensive in 1990? Why wasn't it offensive in 1965? Why wasn't it offensive in 1977? Why wasn't that name offensive years ago? Why is it offensive all of a sudden? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. That name has been around since 1933, and it hasn't been made a big deal of until like the last 5 years. So what has changed? See, my take on this is this. There are so many people in this world that don't have a job. They don't have a wife or husband. They don't have kids. They don't have anything to do with themselves. They have nothing to do. They're bored. Their life has no meaning, none. So they try to find things to bitch and complain about. Okay? Why wasn't this name offensive in 1986? How come nobody was complaining about it in 1986? Why is this recent? What has changed? Nothing. The generations and society has changed. It's the same name. You know, I didn't hear a big deal about this when I was growing up. You know, nobody was saying it after they won the Super Bowl in 1987. Nobody said, oh they got to get rid of that name. It's really offensive. You know, the name, it's Redskin is, to me, I always thought about tough, you know, warrior, fighter. You know what I mean? That when I think of a Redskin, that's what I think of. A warrior, tough, fighter, gritty. You know what I mean? That guy that'll go to war. Like that's what I think of. I don't think offensive. You know, so I'm sitting there going, so Yankees, are you going to tell me you're going to get rid of the New York Yankees because that's a northerner slur from the Civil War? So they're going to be no more Yankees? Right? Is Giants offensive to heavyset people or tall people? Are we going to get rid of Giants? You know, Is Red Sox, is that derogatory because the Sox are red? Like, I don't know where it ends. I don't know where it ends. I don't. There are much more important things in the world right now than a football team's name. That's just my opinion on it. It irks me a little bit. Like I said, I'm from an old school. When I grew up, this wasn't a problem. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't. So, it is what it is. I just don't. I don't get it. And whatever. I mean, that's my take on it. I don't have a problem with them changing the name at all. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. What I don't understand is why this happened all of a sudden. Because it's always been that. That's my issue. Why is it now a big deal? Why wasn't it a big deal 30 years ago? I don't get it. To me, that's so trivial compared to stuff going on right now. There's millions of people without a job because of this pandemic. There's the whole George Floyd thing. There's a lot of things going on that are much more important than what Washington calls their football team. That's just my opinion. Butcher's Block and Patriots talk, my man. Thanks so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, I came in here and Bad Dog teaching sex ed. Well, Bobby, what can I say? Like I said, I've been around a long time. I'm just trying to educate the young men who are, we're trying to looking out for the younger generation when it comes to that, Bobby. I don't know. You get it. You're Italian. You understand. Benjamin, thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, brother. Brilly says, if I get her pregnant, I'm cool with it because my children would talk about strip clubs and booty. And that would make me a proud dad. I'm sure little Bad Dog will do that at some point himself. And I'm sure my oldest son also has done that in the past. Cruise on. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, man. I really appreciate it. He says, let's be honest, Native Americans don't have a voice in this society. They've been complaining, but no one would listen. Maybe. I mean, I don't know how many people complain about this. But again, I don't know when all of a sudden this mattered. I really don't. I really don't. I mean, from what I understand from watching Skins video makers, and reading their their comments and everything, from what I understand, 90% of Native Americans don't find it offensive. From what I understand, the majority of them do not find that name offensive. It's a small percentage. And again, I'll be honest, Cruzon, I haven't done a ton of research on it. I'm just going by what the Skins video makers say. So I really don't know. I kind of rely on their judgment. This is why I love YouTube. I don't need to go to ESPN and listen to that crap. I don't need to go to, First Take or any of the other, networks. I can get my news from Redskins video makers. Or that's why I love doing the NFC East roundtables, because I get their perspective on their team. And I'd much rather listen to a guy like Mark Holmes or Law Nation or Philly 500 or LB, Louis T, Street Scores, Ed Oliver, Voch Lombardi. I'd much rather listen to what those guys have to say about their team than what ESPN has to say. I feel like they know more about the team, and I feel like they're more honest. So, Braves and Seminoles keeping their names. Yeah. I wonder if the Cleveland Indians will have to get rid of their name. I don't know. Listen, like I said, I don't know where it ends. I accept it. That's just the way it is. But, I don't know. It's most Indians find it offensive. I don't know. Like I said, Punkum, not from what I understand. They didn't. All they do is play football. Hey, I say the same thing. The owner doesn't want to lose, but no, that's what it is, Michael. They've all threatened to pull the funding away. Money talks. Asia, what's going on, my lady? Thank you for joining the stream. Always good to see Asia. Huge supporter. Asia's probably the biggest supporter of the sports community on YouTube. LA Lou, what is going on, my man? Kenny Erickson, what's going on? I actually a lot of mods got taken away. That's just how it is. I've had a lot of problems with people getting hidden, so my mods are people that are here all the time. I will give them back, like Entertainer. Entertainer got rid of everybody. I didn't do that, but I did thin a lot of them out. TikTok Chess Hall. What's going on, Chess? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream. Can we admit the Giants are going to suck again this year? I picked them to go 6-10. Brilly, Joey. What's going on, my man? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. 200 backs have over 20 touchdowns, 3,400 yards. Saquon and Bear, yeah, he's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. They changed it because that's exactly it, Punkum. They changed it because of money. Money talks. Remember trading places? I was talking about this with Chris the other night. When Eddie Murphy says to Dan Aykroyd, he says, it seems to me that the best way to hurt rich people is by making them poor. So, yeah, money talks. Philly Girl, what's going on? Robert Schmale, how you doing? I don't like teams that are forced to change their name because of racism. The Cleveland Indians are next. Like I said, I don't know where it ends. Listen, I'll accept it. I mean, it's not the end of the world to me. But I wanted to give you my opinion on it. That's all it is. This is, like I said, it's just my opinion. Everybody's got an opinion on it. Some people are happy, some people are not. And I just give you my opinion. Like I said, man, I don't walk on eggshells. I'm not straddling the fence. I'm not that guy. One thing I always pride myself on in real life, on YouTube, wherever the hell I am, is being myself. And I know that some of my opinions are going to rub people the wrong way, but that's fine. They're my opinion. You can't please everybody all the time anyway, so be yourself. I would rather somebody dislike me for being myself than like me for being somebody I'm not, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? I'd rather somebody say, Bad Dog, you're an asshole, I don't like you, whatever, than me not be myself and go, oh, yeah, I like that guy, when it's not really me. That's not me. I'm too old to care at this point. Benjamin, thank you for the super chat, brother. Really, he says, why couldn't schools show movies like Debbie Does Dallas? It teaches sex. Yeah, my school didn't show Debbie Does Dallas either. I don't know. What kind of work do I do? I work for the state of New York. From virus now, Chapman has it. Where do the Yankees stand health wise? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what goes on with the whole pandemic thing. We're going to learn a lot from baseball and basketball. I'm hoping we have a football season. But if you see baseball and basketball numbers climb, they could cancel football. They could cancel football. I'm not going to change, Carson. I will not change. Giants can't suck if there's no season. This is true. Brandon Rogers, what's going on, man? Redskin potatoes are. I don't know. I'm over it. Like I said, that was my rant on it, and it's fine. It is fine. What's going on, John Talent? See, Rubber Nose is in the house. What's going on? I do flip a lot of papers. Actually, I don't have a lot of papers, MH. It's a lot of online stuff. It's a lot of spreadsheets. It's a lot of Google Docs. It's a lot of that stuff. It's a lot of contracts. It's a lot of payroll. It's that stuff. I watch Porky's. I love Porky's. Porky's is a great movie, J-Fed. HBCU league canceled all fall sports. Do you think this will affect the NCAA? I don't know. I don't think college football. I think college football may play in the spring. I don't think they're playing in the fall. Thank you, Brandon. I hope all is well with you too, sir. New England should change your name because the name is offensive to people. I don't know. Dave Yarnall, what's going on, man? Thank you for joining the stream, buddy. Appreciate that. Giants Hub, what's going on? There is going to be football this year, he says. Basketball can constantly change jerseys. Football, you can't. I mean, you could. It'd be difficult, but you could. Red Tail seems like the name. I think that's what's going to happen too, Thomas. I think so too. Bad Dog, some troll in old Geo's team said you gave me a wrench. Yeah, I told you, KP, not till basketball. I'm not giving out things. And like I said, if I'm in somebody's stream a lot, like OGR or Entertainer or the Sports Fury or Uncle Lou, I have a wrench. If you ever see a Bad Dog Sports without a wrench, 95% that's not going to be me. Just so you know. Bad Dog, you said I'm better than Sleeta. Any truth to this? Yeah, you're way better than Sleeta. You know why? You actually fought back. He folded like a cheap tent. So, yes, you're way better than him. CG, way better than him. Benjamin, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says they close everything back up in California. Newsom sucks. I mean, you open gyms and barbershops with no strip club. Doesn't he have I hear you, man. Listen, I just want the gyms open up. The gentlemen's clubs are long behind me. But I get it, Benjamin. I understand. I want my gyms open. One thing I'll say about New York, okay? I'll give Cuomo his due. He's done a good job. We had the highest cases in all of New York. Today was the first day since this whole thing started that New York City did not report a death from COVID-19. New York has done a really good job. That has a lot to do with New Yorkers following the protocol, wearing the masks, sanitizing, being careful, and doing what they're told. So gyms can open up like that. You can open up a gym at half capacity, hour slots, they sanitize everything, you wear a mask, you do all this stuff, and the gym can actually track when you come in and when you leave. Bars can't do that. Bars ain't tracking when you come in and when you leave. The gym can do that. Gyms need to be open in New York. I miss my gym. New York for Life 12, man. Thanks so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly, my man. He says, Bad Dog, I love you, but I disagree with you on this. Would you root for a team that has a name that's degrading to Italians? Muslims? Yeah, it's a name. But for a group of people that has trouble being represented, it's racist. Listen, I understand both sides of the argument, New York for Life. I do. I get it. But I'm going to tell you this right now, and this is the honest to God's truth. If there was a team called the New York Wops, and I'm dead serious, if there was a team called the New York Wops, it wouldn't bother me. It really wouldn't. It wouldn't bother me. It just wouldn't. Because I don't know. To me, I don't really know. I just don't care. I really don't. I mean, it just doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. It just doesn't. It just doesn't bother me. If somebody calls me a dirty wop, I actually laugh. I really do. I think, to be honest, I think stereotypes are funny. You go back and watch those Dean Martin roasts from the 70s. Oh my God, they tore each other up because of their stereotypes. Especially the Italians. They made fun of Italians on there all the time. And I got a kick out of it. I don't know. I guess for me, New York for Life, I can laugh at myself. I can laugh at my heritage. Every heritage, every race, everybody has some kind of stereotype. Everybody. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's better than anybody else. You know what I mean? I just feel like this day and age, I think people take themselves too seriously. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think we have to be able to laugh at ourselves. I think we have to be able to laugh at stereotypes in our heritage. That's just me. You know what I mean? Like I said, I grew up in a different era where it just really wasn't a big deal, I guess. I don't know. I don't take offense to that stuff. I kind of laugh at it. You know, I don't know. It's just me. I don't know what else to say, man. Manuel, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, the Madden 2020 simulator predicts a 4-0 start. Giants make it the playoffs at 10-6 and a three-way tie with the Eagles and Cowboys. That would be a great season. Oh, my God, Manuel. If we started off 4-0, I'm going to do a backflip. I'd do a backflip if we started off 4-0. Honestly, I would. Dire Giants fan, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, unfortunately, I can see sports taking a year off, which is understandable, but it'll be depressing as hell. Hopefully, things turn around. I agree. And hopefully, we have sports. We need sports. But like I said, Chris and I have already talked about this. If there are no sports, and hopefully there are, but if there are no sports, Chris and I are going to do a night show 4 days a week. So you will not go without the entertainment of myself. We've already discussed that. It'd probably be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And, obviously we would talk about sports, but we'd also talk about other things. So we're not leaving you no matter what. We will continue to at least have that show. I don't know what kind of videos we can make without sports, but at the very least, we would have that show for you guys. I mean, we've already discussed that. Benjamin, man, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly, my good man. He says, I love sports as much as the next person, But as long as I can play with my girls Bengal 20%, I'm a happy Benjamin. Well, you got your priorities in order, Benjamin. You got your priorities in order. And you're 21. Enjoy life, my man. Enjoy life. Sports will always be there. Enjoy life while you're young. Nick DeWick, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. I really do appreciate all the love, guys. Thank you so much. He says, did you win big at the casino? No, did not win big. Didn't really lose big, though, either, considering I was there overnight, and between my wife and I, we lost $140. So not the end of the world. Definitely not the end of the world. The problem, I went there, I wanted to play Let It Ride. That's my game. But when I got there, Let It Ride was $15 a spot. And I'm like, I can't afford to lose $30 a hand. I can't afford, that's too much for me. So I couldn't play it. It was too much. That's too high. And that's the lowest table I could find. So I'm like, I can't play that. So I ended up just, playing slots is what it ended up being, unfortunately. About to start football practice soon. Very nice, Cheese Whiz. Who would I have drafted instead of DeAndre Baker? God, Pete LG. I don't even remember who was available back then. I do not know. For sure, if the economy goes south, nitpickers will get their ass. Yeah, is that your house or is that wallpaper? No, it's a green screen, Philadelphia. It's definitely not my house. I wish it was my house. Wish. Imagine if the Giants had an entire season off season to practice and learn the playbook. Love, Let It Ride. You go to the Racino. I do go to the Racino, Adam, because it's not too far away from my house. It's like maybe 8 minutes. But there's no Let It Ride there. They just have slots. And actually, I heard today, anybody that is in the 518, I heard today, and I know there's some guys, I don't know if Kenny Tompkins is still here, but I know there are some guys that are in the 518 area code like myself and know where Schenectady is. Rivers Casino, from what I understand, in Schenectady, that opened 3 years ago, done. They're done. They're permanently closed. Heard that news today. So that casino is permanently shut down, which sucks because that did have table games, but it struggled from the start, underperformed really, really badly, and it looks like they're done already. 3 years, and that casino is out, from what I understand. So that sucks. Asia, my lady, thanks so much for the super chat. Brilly, my lady. She says, what up, bad dog, you loon? I am loon. Mike Trout won the virtual home run derby. By the way, on a sad note, R.I.P. Kelly Preston passed away. Wow. She was young. Kelly Preston's young. Kelly Preston, like, she was in Twins. Like, that's what I remember her from. She was Arnold Schwarzenegger's love interest in that movie. That's crazy. She was young. She couldn't have been much older than me. I wonder if Mike Trout would even participate in the home run derby, Asia. I don't know. I just hope we get our Yankees back. Yankees are scheduled to play the Mets this weekend. Let's hope we get some Yankee baseball. Please. I need Yankee baseball. Benjamin, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it, my man. Brilly. He says, I make it a requirement for Mrs. Benjamin to shave her. I need a bush. I like a Brazilian wax. I mean, I shave my scrotum too. Benjamin giving us a lot of information this evening. I think Benjamin's been nipping at the liquor tonight. I think Benjamin's been in the liquor cabinet. I don't know how you shave down there. I could never shave down there. Not me personally. Hell no. Let that, my stuff is my stuff. I ain't messing around down there with no razor ever. Not happening. I'm Italian. That would take a day. Diehard Giants fan, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. He says, next time you go to a casino, you got to stream it. I'd watch. Well, I did plan on streaming, Diehard Giants fan. But like I said, I got really busy. We got there a little late. And then by the time everything got set up, we went to dinner at 6 o'clock. I didn't really get settled down at like 5:30. Went to dinner. I got done with dinner at probably 8:30. Then I went out on the balcony. That's where the Instagram pictures came from. And I went out on the balcony up on the roof, 21st floor. And was just hanging out there with my brother-in-law. The girls came over there, and then they just left us. So me and my brother-in-law just sat there and drank our beer. And then it was like 9 o'clock. a little after 9. And I went down and I played some games, and then, I hung up with the family and stuff like that. So that's why I didn't get a chance to stream it. But I did plan on it. I just never quite got a chance to do it. Mercedes-Benz, what's going on? I got to talk to you because I need Bad Dog needs a Benz. How good would a black CRV Benz look wrapped around Bad Dog? I need that. Washington Manscapers. I don't get how these wrestlers are so small. Vince got to give them steroids again. Yeah. The hell with the steroids. Vince got to give them personalities again. Oh, she's 50. Really, L.A. Lou? Oh, that's true. Jesus. Twins came out in 1988. What the hell am I thinking? She was an adult. I was 12. I'm making myself really a lot older. That's still really young, though. That's still really, really young. Jared, what's going on, man? I'm looking like the dudes in 70s porn. What's going on? I don't know. I never watched a porn. I told you. Mark Edelman, what's good, my man? How you doing, brother? Thank you for joining the stream. Brock Kitchline, what's going on, man? Gangrene David's in the house. Thank you for joining the stream. Oh, so she's 57. She looked really good in Twins. I remember that. She looked really good. Will Danny Dimes keep fumbling? No, I think Danny Dimes will shore that up this year with some extra strength, added muscle, better offensive line. I think he will. The Washington Dan Snyders. That's not bad. Glitter Gator. What's going on, buddy? How you doing, Gator? Good to see you, my man. Thank you for joining this stream. Appreciate it. Jack Vegetables. What's going on, man? Brendan Bucher says RIP Juice. I don't know who Juice is. Crimson Brave 2020 says all bow down to bed. I think this is BVD stream breaking up and coming over here. That's my guess. These are BVD guys. But I'm glad you guys are here, man. Good to see you. He says all down to Bama. I do this for all the Bama fans. Not that I'm a Bama fan, I'm a Sooner fan, but I always like it anyway. Roll Tide! I just like that. I like that. I got no problem with Bama. Bama's freaking good. Saban is one of the greatest coaches ever. King 26 Reyes, what's going on, man? Alphabet's in the house. Well, have a great night, buddy. Thank you for swinging by. Appreciate that. Favorite pizza in New York. I don't live down in the city, Mikey, so up here, it's I Love New York Pizza. They got the best pizza. It's not close. Upstate New York, it's I Love New York Pizza. It's not close. It's amazing. The Washington Trash Cans. Listen, I said it could be the Washington Floors because we sweep their ass every year. So the Washington Psychopaths, I guess we're going to find out what it is. Like I said, the name change ain't gonna change the fact that we whoop that ass every year. It ain't going to change it. They ain't going to change it. Benjamin, man, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. Brilly. He says, I'm completely sober, Bad Dog. I just love talking about Rated R stuff with you. Knowing me, every time I'm in the stream, you can expect Rated R content. Rated R content, I think is what he means. But I know you're sober, Benjamin. I'm just teasing, man. I'm just teasing. And you know what? We can handle it. We're adults here for the most part, and we can handle that talk. It's all good, brother. I actually get a kick out of it, so. I was 21 once myself. And I've told many stories about when I was 21. So, the Rated R stuff doesn't bother me one bit. I know what you meant. Benjamin. I got you. I stay 5 more minutes. Streams addicted. I appreciate that, Alphabet. I appreciate that. Jack Hughes. How can I be the man when you're the man? Washington. Why not, Stealth Raven? Why not? Aaron Judge with the stiff. Yeah, it's whatever. Judge will be fine. I don't know who Juice was. And that happened a long time ago, didn't it? Didn't he pass away a long time ago? Jay Kovacs, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream, man. Appreciate that. I appreciate it. Yankees met Saturday and Sunday with Chris. Yeah, hopefully. That was the plan. Washington Possums because they act dead at home and get killed on the road. I like that, Sam. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, man. Don't worry, L.A. Lou. Bad Dog is my biological dad. Yes, I have a lot of YouTube sons. We've discussed this. William Watson, who I saw for a second, YouTube son. Gangrene David, a YouTube son. Benjamin is a YouTube son. I believe QC is also a YouTube son. I have a lot of YouTube sons. I have a lot of them. Washington, Georgia's. I like that one, too. On what planet are the Giants beating the Redskins? You don't watch football, obviously, Brendan. I don't know what to tell you. If you're asking that question, you don't watch a bit of football. So not at all. What do you think if the Redskins left Washington? What would they do with the Redskins? Well, I don't think they're going to leave Washington. I think they're ensconced there, but I don't know. I just can't see it happen. One of your YouTube sons is going through a lot right now. Sorry to hear that. You know what, man? You will get through it. You'll get through it. You know why? Because you're my YouTube son, and I know you can get through it. If I can get through it, anybody get through it. Anybody. 8 Camel Toes. What's going on, man? I love 8 Camel Toes. I'm glad you got your channel back, first and foremost. So congratulations on getting your channel back, man. I'm glad that came back to you. And congratulations on the new digs, man. Congratulations on your new home, brother. That is good to see. 8 Camel Toes. I've known him for a long time. So everybody go check him out. You know, that's my guy. One of the best trash talkers you'll find. Sometimes he gets a little over the top, but that's 8 Camel Toes. To know 8 Camel Toes is to love him. That's my guy. So shout out to 8 Camel Toes. Dire Giants fan, man, thanks so much for the super stickers, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly, and Brilly. And let me hit these off here. Whee! And again, woo! Look at this chair. Shout out to Dire Giants fan for getting me in a chair. Got a little dizzy on that one. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Right back at you, Cammy. You know you my man. You know that. Bruce Phillips, what's going on? Mark Primetime, what's going on? But yes, I can't wait for baseball. Cannot wait for baseball. Brandon Rogers is definitely 8 Camel Toes' son. 8 Camel Toes did a stream and showed a picture of himself when he was Brandon Rogers' age. It's Brandon Rogers. It is uncanny how much 8 Camel Toes looked like Brandon Rogers when he was that age. Because 8 Camel Toes is telling him, oh, you're not going to look like me? You're not going to look like me when you're older? And he showed that picture. Oh, my God, it's Brandon. It was scary. It was scary. Now, 8 Camel Toes streams late at night a lot, so I don't get in there a lot of times when he's actually live, but I always watch him back. And that was pretty amazing. What's going on, Chris Leone? Thank you for joining the stream. History guy, what's going on, my man? Word 21 is in the house. Thank you guys for being. It does spin well. A shout out to diehard Giants fan for everything. And diehard Giants fan is the freaking man. I don't even know what to say. My streaming opening day in, yes, July 23rd, 7:30 or 7:08 rather. I will be live for the Yankees and Nationals. Absolutely, I am not missing that. Lestat Walton, what's going on? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Yes, I'm definitely doing that. The chair goes with the room. It does, right? It's a nice room. I'm in LA, Lou. All the regulars are bad tubes. Yeah, it seems like that, Nick. All the younger guys. I guess that's a compliment that the younger guys in the chat are like, Bad Dog's my dad. I guess that makes you feel good. They're like, Bad Dog's a cool guy, man. I wouldn't mind. Pretty much what they're saying is, I wouldn't be embarrassed if Bad Dog was my dad. So, little bad dog needs to know that from when he's like 13. You know what I mean? He needs to know that. All right, hey, Punker, man. Thanks for hanging out, brother. I always appreciate him. I mean, Brilly to Punkum, the president, he and Cushmaster of the 420 Club. Appreciate that. KP, I do follow you on Twitter. Eagles in here, says Philly 559. That's okay. I have a ton of Eagles fans in here all the time. All the time. What do you mean by YouTube sons? What do you have to do to be one? No, they pretty much just say I'm their dad. Pretty much just say Bad Dog's my dad, or they're a lot like I was when I was young. So it just happens. I don't even know how it started. William Watson was a lot like me. William Watson liked working out. William Watson liked the lady, all the stuff. So I was like, William Watson must be my son. And then everyone's like, yeah, I'm your son too. And I'm your son. So I don't know. Just kind of how it started. Meet Tarhan, and shout out to me. Actually, I have the bag of patches upstairs. But Meat was kind enough. And again, I don't know what I did with his business card, which sucks because I had that down here and I don't know where it is. because I like to plug his website, but he made me a ton. He made me a ton of patches like these. But it was a Bad Dog patch and my logo and everything. And during the 24-hour stream, I'm going to do some giveaways, and I will obviously probably include some of those in the giveaway. But thank you for the super chat, my man. Brilly says Chapman got the COVID. Yanks no longer runaway favorites. He'll be fine. It's 2 weeks. And he'll be fine. He'll be fine. I think LeMahieu had it too. He says quarantine for 2 weeks. He'll be okay. I will accept that when I get to Instagram, Michael. Definitely. Use an electric razor to shave your scrotum. I highly recommend. Yeah, I'm not shaving nothing. I'm 44. I ain't changing the way I manscape myself. Not happening. Kick Watowski, what's going on? A lot of Eagles fans here. Make sure you guys tune in on Wednesday because I'll have Philly 500 on the channel with the NFC East Roundtable. It'll be awesome. Somebody says, I watch football. I know the Giants suck, and yet they still beat the hell out of the Redskins every single season, and it doesn't really matter. So I can see it, though, Asia. Word don't think so. Brandon, we get it. Stop repeating it. Oh, yeah, let him know, Asia. Let him know, Asia. Let him know how it is. Asia going to mess somebody up in here. Manuel, thanks so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it, brother. Brilly. He says, do you think the NFL Players Association would come together and define positions, i.e. what makes a defensive end, a linebacker, or a slot outside receiver to use in contract negotiation? That is a great question. And I really don't know how they would do it, but it's a great question because you're right. Defensive ends are going to make a lot more than a linebacker. So that is a great question. I don't exactly know how they would clarify which is which, but that's a really good question. Slot outside receivers, same thing. Your outside receivers. I think what they would do with that, Manuel, is they'd have to look at like the number of snaps that they play at those positions, and the majority of snaps. I guess that's like how they would do it. Like say Sterling Shepard, has, on an average game, he's on there for, 50 plays and he has 30 from the slot and 20 from the outside. He'd be considered a slot receiver. I guess that's how they would have to do it. But that's a really, really good question. That is a really good question. And I really couldn't tell you, but that's something to think about. Dire Giants fan, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly says, no doubt I'm definitely VP of the 420. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There's no doubt about that. I got the 420 crew is strong. That's why I added the 420, the emoji for the members, the little 420 because that's something we do every game. We have 420s we have a 420 every quarter. So always big shout out to the 420 crew. What team is going to be beat by Garrett Cole? Nobody. That's right. I finished watching the Giants Redskins games in 2009. We won a ton of those. I think Eli Manning was 24-8 against the Redskins, if I'm not mistaken. We owned the hell out of them. Asia is the GOAT. Yes, she is. There's the 4. There they are. There's the 420. How about them Jets? Let's go, Sustanos. LA Lou just dropped the disclaimer that we're going to have very soon. Very soon. He says, attention new viewers, this channel will not show games due to copyright law. This is a live reaction commentary to the event in the title. Please thumbs up the stream and subscribe to Bad Dog. LA Lou is getting ready for sports. LA Lou is getting ready. That's great. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for you to have to drop the disclaimer, especially in the Lakers stuff. Which again, LA Lou with the Lakers stuff. Amazing. Yes. Hold up. Hey, what is that song? Next episode. Smoke weed every day. If I have NBA League Pass, I can stream the Lakers scrimmage. I do have NBA League Pass. That's how I do all the Laker games, KP. I do all of them. What's going on there, Noah Timmermans? Yeah, buddy, you know what, Afghanistan. They're a sports expert dropping the 420. Has anyone seen Bad Dog and Matt Schaub in the same room in the same place? Probably not. I don't know Matt Schaub, so you'll probably never see that happening. Thank you, Hot Take Hockey. Appreciate that. By the way, guys, hockey's also coming back, and I say this all the time. I can't stream a hockey game. It's very tough. But if you guys want some live hockey play-by-play, Hot Take Hockey, Sir Cardinal, those are your guys for that. They do a phenomenal job. Those are your channels you want for live hockey content right there. Right there. Snoop Dogg, yes. Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg. That's Nate Dogg is the one that sings that part. All I need is for my girl to take this. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I know, Dire Giants fan. I can't wait for it either. Benjamin, I'm just glad Benjamin's in love with the booty now. He figured it out. That's how you know he's related. Dodgers going to win the Yankees in the World Series? No, word. Yankees will beat the Dodgers in the World Series. But I got a lot of Dodgers fans in here, and I want a Yankees-Dodgers World Series so bad. And listen, I've already said, if the Dodgers beat the Yankees in the World Series, I will certainly congratulate them. You know, no doubt about that. But obviously, I want my Yankees to win. It's been a long time. Sam Darnold does stink, Jared, yes. Yes, he does. Yes, Elvis, that is exactly what it is. Just came from a nice-ass run. I noticed you have my Redskins in the video name. Did you do something naughty when I was gone? No, I did not. Just talked about the name change. That was it. No, I appreciate that, HTH. Absolutely. But it's the truth. I mean, listen, I tried. I try to do hockey games. I have no idea how you guys do it. I don't know. People are like, you can do it better. And I tried. I suck at it. I listen, I know my limitations. I can't do a hockey game. Tough. Dodgers got cheated. Yankees got cheated too. D. Coop, what's going on, man? I had a dream that football started doing two-hand touch and set everybody out to tackle. That could happen. Your house is so nice. How can you afford that in New York? I mean, look at that view. Oh, I wish this was really my house. It's just a background. It is not my house. I wish it was. It's my dream house. Maybe someday I could do it. But you're right. I could never afford this. I don't live in the city, but even in upstate New York, I could never afford this house. A house like this would be about $1 million up here. Not in this lifetime. I told you, KP, I'm all about the base. I'm all about that ass. Always. Clayton Kershaw chokes every year. Is a great pitcher. Oh, this is true. That happens to some guys, Giants Alliance. Houston cheated both. Yes, they did. Should have been the Yankees Dodgers in 2017. No doubt about that. And then, of course, the Red Sox cheated us in 2018. Yeah, Dire Giants fan, you ain't lying. It's all about the ass. When did I become a student fans and what's the story behind it? Says Shane Kowalski, 49. 2005. Never was a big, I watched college football all the time. I just never really rooted for any team. I hated Syracuse. That goes back to my Big East basketball days. I was a big Hoyas fan because of Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, Dikembe Mutombo, Allen Iverson. So I hated Syracuse. I hated Jim Boeheim. I hated Carmelo Anthony. I just hate Syracuse, period. Hated Donovan McNabb. So I couldn't root for them. There's no New York team, college. And I saw Adrian Peterson run. And after I saw him the first time, I want to watch Adrian Peterson. The Sooners are always on here up too. They're always on television. So I found myself rooting for Adrian Peterson every week, and I found myself rooting for the Sooners, obviously. And I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna root for Oklahoma. They have never won anything since I started watching them. They did make a championship game against Florida and Tebow. I think that was 2010, but obviously they lost. And, they've gotten their ass kicked in the playoffs every year when they actually play against a good team outside the Big 12. So, but that's how I became about. LA Lou's leaving. Hey, all right, LA Lou, man. Have a great night. As always, I appreciate you swinging by, brother. Have a great night, my man. RG3's in the house. What's going on, my man? Good to see you. LA Lou is the man. I freaking love it. LA Lou is very knowledgeable about stuff. Knows a lot. LA Lou knows a lot of stuff. A lot of sports. Big sports fans. Yeah, no, my mods I get the best mods on YouTube, Sports Expert. They're very good. They are very good. Sam Darnold's offense, he did something the Giants haven't done in 4 years, and that's beat Dallas. Well, 3 years. We haven't beaten them in 3 years. But then again, you've never beaten the Eagles. So do me a favor, Gangrene David, and beat the Eagles, please. You guys have to rely on offense. Yeah, we definitely have to rely on offense. No doubt about that. Will he ever make a workout fitness channel? Rural Go-Go, I have had people ask, but honestly, I don't have time for 2 channels. I have a hard time finding time for this one. Like I said, I'm doing this when I should be sleeping, so it's hard. I would love to do a fitness channel, but I just don't have time. I really don't. I wouldn't be able to put any time into it, so I don't. You rooting for the Mets and Jets this year? Gotcha. Who will I vote for in 2020? Ever see Brewster's Millions? None of the above. Do you think Daniel Jones can become a franchise quarterback? Absolutely. What's good, Giants fans? Just stopping in to say hello and stay safe. But all right, Brokey, good to see you, my man. You better stay safe as well. Meat is out too. All right, Meat, have a great night, my man. I really appreciate the patches, man. Thank you so much. They came out awesome. And next time I stream, I will bring those things down here because they came out really, really good. So I really appreciate it, my man. Yankees getting Cole is better than the Dodgers trading for Betts. Cole is going to be a big part of this team, Michael. No doubt about that. Pitching is so important. So definitely. I'm looking forward to our game week 12 in Cincinnati. I'm hoping for a preview of the game. I'll definitely talk about the game, Dashy. No doubt about that. Pitching is more important than anything, Michael. I'm not voting for Kanye. I can tell you that right now. Dodgers lost out on Cole. Yes, they do. Tell us about the Rose Bowl. Well, that sucked. I'll just say that. The stupid kickoff before the half changed everything in that game. We had that game won. We should have never lost that game. We had them beat. That was our best chance to win a championship. That 2017 Sooners team should have won a championship. They should have. They had Georgia beat in that game. And like always, our defense was crap. Rodney Anderson was amazing. And it sucks that he tore his knee up. I'm rooting for him. He's on the Bengals. I'm pretty sure he ended up on the Bengals, like my boy Joe Mixon. So hopefully he can come back. He was really, really good. I think the Giants defense 2 players away from being really good, and the offense needs a lot more work. Shepard, Nate Ingram needs to go. Well, Shepard's going to be here for a while. Nate's going to be going next year. We'll see what happens with Ingram. I think so too, Michael. I think the offseason was huge for the Yankees. Dire Giants fan, thanks so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate him, my man. Really, he says, word 21 is my suggestion for a mod when the NBA starts. Of course, it's up to you, Bad Dog. Well, Dire Giants fan, you have I definitely trust your judgment. I mean, you've been on my channel for a long time. You've done a lot for me. So definitely, I take your suggestion on that. So I'll definitely probably look into that when it happens, man. Walker's the only good pitcher is the Dodger. Well, Kershaw's good too. All right, KP, have a great night, man. As always, appreciate you coming in here. Do I really think Rager's going to stink? Drives a few balls here and there, but he's a playmaker. He's like a speedy version of Antonio Brown. Not that good, obviously, but similar. I just don't ever trust Big 12 receivers that don't have an incredible skill set. I just don't. I don't. I watch them play against the worst secondaries in the Power 5. You don't ever see corners or safeties going first or second round out of the Big 12. You just don't. They're bad. They're bad defenses, and it's a wide open passing game in the Big 12. So unless you're guys like CeeDee Lamb or Des Bryant, you're usually not going to succeed. They just gotta prove it to me that they can. Price opted out. You guys are screwed. No, David Price stinks. I don't like David Price. I think that actually helps them. To be honest with you, Benjamin, man, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly, he says, sports expert KP, die hard. Lettern this chat rated R. I don't know what that means. Benjamin, I still think he's in there. Let's turn this chat rated R. I think he's what we were saying there. He might, I don't know if he chokes, but Kershaw's still really, really good. We need that ad. Yeah. Kershaw does choke, Asia. He does not pitch well in the playoffs. That is for sure. In my opinion, the 80s and 86, most Yankee fans were going for the Mets or the Red Sox. I was young, but I got to say the Mets. There's no way they were rooting for the Red Sox, John. No way. They had to be rooting for the Mets. Lately the Michigan fan who calls about Motown Pride came out with Woodworks talking about my Ohio State Buckeyes. Well, that's a big rivalry. It's pretty funny every time you say someone stinks, you put the emphasis on, well, you're supposed to. That's like Mad Dog Russo. He always does. He stinks. So it is. Cole's going to make the dive. I hope Cole kicks ass, Michael. I do. I think he will. You're 6 years old in 85. Yeah, I was 9. Yeah, Asia just had a birthday. Asia just had a birthday. Not too long ago. Dodgers are scared of Garrett Cole. Hopefully we find out, Michael. Hopefully you find out in the World Series. That'd be awesome. Sports expert. How can I be the GOAT when you're the GOAT? The whole MLB doesn't want any part of Cole. Well, like I said, he was pitching really well in spring training. We'll see what happens. But Scherzer and Garrett Cole opening night is going to be a hell of a pitcher's duel, man. And I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to stream a Yankees game. I can't wait for that. Where do I rank the Giants front seven? Oh, they're low. I like our defensive line, Philly Fan D. I like our line. I like Dexter Lawrence a lot. I think Dalvin Tomlinson and Leonard Williams are really good as well. BJ Hill. I like our defensive line. I'm very unsure about our linebackers. Very unsure. And we don't have a pass rusher. That's a problem. I think it's a stout defensive line. I think that's a strength of our defense. But they're not really sack guys. They're very good at stuffing the run. But we have a lot of work to do on that front seven. We need a Joey Bosa, a Melvin Ingram, a TJ Watt. We need a guy like that. We need a guy like that to make a big difference. I think Jock or Bellinger. Jock Peterson strikes out a lot. I love Corey Bellinger though. Cody Bellinger. Chris Russo, my favorite sports radio guy. No, Francesa. Francesa is my favorite guy, Giants Alliance. Francesa, because I love Francesa's arrogance. I love how wrong Francesa is all the time and can never admit it. I love how he can never predict anything correctly, and I love how mad he gets when he gets trolled. So he's just very entertaining to me. You know what I mean? But I do really like his rants. He has really good rants. So Francesa is my favorite radio guy. Yankees do own the Twins. That's for sure. Defensive ends are not a strike. No, definitely not. No, I don't want Clowney. Yeah, I was 10 in 1986, so I remember that. Rickson, good to see you, Rickson. What's going on, buddy? How you been, man? Hope you're staying safe. We haven't seen Rickson in a long time. Really, my man. He says, I think Ben Victory is going to be good. Y'all go watch his highlights. Yeah, I listen, I think he's got a good chance to make the team. You know, he's 6'4". We don't have that tall receiver. And Corey Coleman's coming off a serious injury. Really don't have a lot of depth at that wide receiver spot. I think Benjamin Victor and I think that Javon Leake, I really think Javon Leake's making his team. And I think Javon Leake's going to have a big impact on this team. I really do. Twins Adel Donaldson to that already great, powerful line. It doesn't matter, Brandon. It doesn't matter. We kicked the hell out of their pitching staff. That's where we're beating them. You like Evan Roberts? I've never been a Beningo and Roberts. I used to listen to them, John. I just could never get into them. They irritated me. They just did. Joe Beningo irritated the hell out of me all the time. He just did. You love Stephen A. Smith? Listen, I like him for entertainment value, but he don't know anything about sports. Stephen A. Smith is a professional troll. That's what he's there for. I was born in 1976. Yes, Asia. 76. That's why I was Mr. Bad Dog 7676. Because that was the year I was born. I'm a bicentennial baby. Mike and the Mad Dog was the best fans. No doubt about that. The Knicks do suck. They're terrible, Asia. They're awful. You know what, Michael? They've been saying the Yankees have bought them for years. I don't care. Championship's a championship. Hate is going to hate. The Yankees don't have the highest payroll in baseball. Dodgers have it. Red Sox had it. Nobody ever says anything about that. Mike and the Bad Dog. Well, I think he's Irish TD now. He used to be Todd Dumont. He's the one that came up with the Chris and the Bad Dog for our show. And obviously it's a playoff, Mike and the Mad Dog, Chris and the Bad Dog. But yeah, I grew up with Mike and the Mad Dog. Grew up with them. So loved them. Yeah, I'm not a big Beningo guy. Asia. Yeah, I tell my age all the time. I'm going to be 44 in a couple weeks. 44 coming up. Yeah, I can't even say I'm in my early 40s anymore. I have to say I'm in my middle 40s now. I'm getting old. Do you think we should sign or trade for? Not Landon. I don't think we need to. We don't have a lot of money as far as cap space goes, and I think we should just do it in-house. I think that Sam Beal, Darnay Holmes, and Julian Love should battle it out for DeAndre Baker's spot. Honestly, Stephen A. Smith just follows the herd. Also defended Deshaun Jackson. Well, yeah, like I said, Happy Huntsman, he's a professional troll. He wants to get people talking. That's his job. I don't know how much of the stuff that he says he actually believes. I think he just does it to get a reaction. I really think that's what he's there for. You know, anytime I want to talk about Stephen A. Smith's knowledge, I always go back to him saying about Dwayne Haskins. I think he's more of a runner than a passer. I really don't know. Yeah, it's obvious he didn't. Yeah, I like them solo too, but they were great together, Michael. They definitely were. Skip or Shannon. I never watched Skip and Shannon. I only watched Skip and Stephen A., so I can't even compare them. You know, the Yankees have caused me a lot of pain. I love watching their videos. You're the man. Hopefully you do a Baseball Weekly show. I don't know if I'll have time for that, Milfman. That's I mean, when sports comes back, I appreciate that, though, because I love the Yankees. But I'm going to have the Yankees, the Lakers, and Giants training camp. I'm going to be really, really busy when this comes back, and I'm looking forward to it. Dire Giants fan, I have not been able to get to my P.O. box because we left early Saturday morning, got back late Sunday night, and I'm working now. You know, like I'm back in my office. So I have not gotten to my P.O. box yet, but I know you said it was getting there Friday. I think I went there. Was it Thursday? Maybe I think I went there Thursday. So I just haven't been there yet. But I will definitely let you know when I get it. And again, man, I can't thank you enough for that, brother. You definitely did not have to do that. So I really, really appreciate it. And I can tell you this, when the playoffs start, I'll be wearing it. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to take a lot of shit for that. I already know that. I'll be wearing that jersey. I'll be wearing the Laker dog hat. And I'll be like, oh, I thought you were a Knicks fan. You're a bandwagon Laker fan. I'm going to say, you know what? I don't care. You know, I don't care. I'm representing the Lakers. I got my subscribers are kind enough to go out of their way to buy me stuff. I wear it. That's how it is. I'm a Lakers streamer. I own it. I'm a Knicks fan, but I stream the Lakers. That's how it goes. Rickson, my man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly, he says our front seven is going to be top of the league. I hope you're right, man. I'm sorry, but we're going to hurt Wentz for the remaining season. Barkley MVP candidate 9-7 wildcard playoffs. I love it, Rickson. I hope you are right. I hope you're right on the money. Hope you're right on the money. Asia, I work for the state of New York. I'm in the finance department of New York State. That is what I do for a living. Will you ever make a workout fitness channel? No, go. I just don't have time for two channels. I don't have time for two channels. I wish I did, but I can't. I just cannot do it. Blame me. I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you at all, Dire Giants fan. I'm not going to blame you. I'm going to shout you out and be like, look at my man got this for me. And it's Kobe, man. Kobe's the GOAT. Listen, when I was younger, I used to go to Champion Outlet and I would buy basketball jerseys and football jerseys of my favorite player on every team for like $5 or $10. So I don't care. You know, I'll take the abuse because for the for the 10 people, the 15 people that have a problem with it, there's 5,000 people that don't. Speaking of a Lakers person, Justina, my lady, what is going on? Good to see Justina in the house. She's a big Lakers stream goer. Hope you're staying safe, my lady. And she says, play some highlights of the Lakers. 2 weeks. Lakers are coming back in a little more than 2 weeks. I can't wait. I mean, so pumped up with them for the Yankees and the Lakers. I'm gonna be pumped up to streaming live sports again. I'm gonna be so pumped up. And like I said, I plan on doing a Laker post-game video every night after the game. It'll be 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to do it on my phone, so it ain't going to be a high production video, but I'm going to do a Laker post-game every night. I'm going to drop it right after the game. So I hope everybody will watch those. Do you want LeVar's ball? I do. I do want LaMelo Ball in, yes. I do want LaMelo Ball. Even though I'm a Mets fan, I'd rather watch the Yankees. The Mets are boring. Well, I mean, the Mets are good, MILF, man. It's just the Mets offense isn't good. And everybody the Mets sign just seems to never work out for them. They have bad luck. The Mets have bad luck. They just do. They have bad luck. And I'll tell you, I rooted for the Mets against the Royals in that World Series. I wanted the Mets to win. Lamar can win, bro. I saw him improve a lot as a passer. Oh, I think so too. Definitely. Losing Herman doesn't hurt either. He's a woman beater, so okay. Yeah, he won't be around. Herman had a really good record, but man, he gave up a lot of home runs, Michael. A lot of home runs. Benjamin Whitman, thank you for the super chat, brother. Brilly. What did you think of Chris's Tinder account? I laughed my ass off. I thought you were joking around. I didn't know you really set it up. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Have I met a fan in public randomly? I don't know if I would say I met a fan, but people have recognized me. Very few. It's happened. It's only happened a couple times. A guy at my bank recognized me from the Daniel Jones blow up. And there was probably like 3, 4, maybe 5, like a handful of people at the Giants game that recognized me. My favorite was like the 2 kids. They were like 10 years old. And I was like 4 rows behind them, and they looked back and like, bad dog. And that made me feel good. And my man DWG's like, holy shit. He's like, man, people know you, man. It's crazy. So that was really cool. But yeah, maybe a handful of times. I'm not EDP. Like EDP goes somewhere, everybody knows EDP. Even Brunson. Everybody knows Brunson. You know what I mean? Nobody knows me. Although I have a feeling if I go to more Giants games, I think people might recognize me down there. Not so much upstate New York. Thoughts on the Lakers losing Rondo? I didn't even know they lost Rondo. I knew they lost Davey Bradley. I didn't know they lost Rondo. When did that news come out? I totally missed that. Totally missed that. Clowney to the Eagles. Y'all got to listen. PR52. Eagles fans got to stop reading Eagles Wire. Find me a legitimate sports site that says Clowney to the Eagles. Because all I ever read is Eagles Wire. Those are where those articles come from. Don't see it from CBS. Don't see it from ESPN. Don't see it anywhere else that he's going to the Eagles. And you can have him. It's too much money, and they can't afford him, and he's overrated. I hope they do. I want the Eagles to get Clowney. I really do. Oh, fractured finger. I did not. How the hell did he do that? I didn't even see that. Dak overrated, protected by the Lakers are in trouble then. They got no Rondo and they got no Bradley. Who the hell is running the point? Jared Dudley? Have not talked about Leo, but I did a video on Leo Word 21. I did a video on that today. I'll say this, Michael. I think Cole is the best pitcher in the American League. I think he's the best pitcher in the AL. I think DeGrom is the best pitcher in baseball. Honestly. What are they going to call the Redskins? I think they're going to call them the Red Tails, honestly. Clowney's just a name. I completely agree. LeBron James MVP this season. I think what's going to hurt LeBron, Jimmy, is that he and Anthony Davis, they're going to take votes away from each other. So I think your MVP is going to be Giannis or Luka, to be honest. Maybe even Jason Tatum. But I feel like LeBron and Anthony Davis will take votes away from one another. J.R. Smith ain't running the point. He's a 2-guard. He's not a point guard. He's a 2-guard. You don't want him running the point. J.R. Smith, not the sharpest crayon in the box. So you don't want him running the point. Best reliever in baseball? I mean, Chapman, definitely up there. I really like Josh Hader. There was talk about the Yankees getting Josh Hader. That never came to fruition, but he's really good too. Hey, listen, man. I mean, LeBron's got a chance. I just feel like because he and Anthony Davis are on the same team, it's going to hurt them both. Kind of like happened with Kevin McReynolds and Darryl Strawberry that one year. They kind of split votes. Is Patrick Mahomes' girlfriend attractive? I don't know what his girlfriend looks like, but he's a trillionaire, so probably. Men with money usually have good-looking girlfriends. It's usually the way it goes. Especially if you're a professional athlete. They can pretty much get whoever they want. It don't really matter what they look like. They pretty much can have whatever they want. They do have Quinn Cook. That's true. That's true, Payback Carter. They do have Quinn Cook. Quinn Cook's actually pretty good. It just sucks that they lost 2 point guards. Josh Hader is nasty. I mean, he's really, really good. What's going on, Zeke fan? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining the stream, my man. We finally saw Jared Smith play. Well, he's going to have to play defense. You're the GOAT. Don't shortchange yourself. You've got that chateau-looking house overlooking the valley. You're good. I wish PR52. I wish I could afford to rent this house for 1 week on vacation. I wish. I'm doing good, Zeke fan. Hope you're doing good too. Oh, he's expected back for the second round of the playoffs. I thought you guys were talking about him being out all year. What Knicks signing do you regret the most? Oh my God, every one of them. The Eddie Curry one is the worst. They gave Eddie Curry $100 million. That was horrible. Yeah, Jared Smith definitely needs to pay attention to the score. Maybe LeBron will smack him around a little bit and get him. What sport was I the best at? Baseball. I mean, out of the major ones, baseball. Bowling and track were definitely my best, but out of the like football, basketball, baseball was definitely my best. Her name's Brittany Lynn. They've been together since high school. Well, we'll see if he stays with her because normally when they get the contract, they leave. Like Russell Wilson, he got his contract. He left his wife and married, what's her name, Sierra or whatever her name is. So Russell Wilson left his wife. Usually they're with a girl, and then when they get drafted, they dump her. Or they're with a girl and they get that contract and they dump her for somebody better or somebody famous. That's usually how they do it. What's going on, Dwayne Basco? How you doing, buddy? How can I be the man when you're the man? You would take Bumgarner over to Grom. I would never. DeGrom is good. I would never take Bumgarner over to Grom. Jared, how can I be the man when you're the man? Jared still gets crapped on too, but he's still solid. He's streaky. Softball, bowling, and track for me. So, Marjorie, we're pretty much exactly the same, except for baseball. But bowling and track were definitely my best because I wasn't big when I was a kid. I was very scrawny, but I was wiry. So baseball, I had a long swing. But football and basketball, I just didn't have the size. I was like point guard size, but I had no handle. When I played on the basketball and I played on the playground or, on the basketball courts and I was, being 6 foot, everybody's about that size. I was a lot better. Dire Giants fan, man, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Brilly says, I'm seriously thinking about getting a Giants-Yankees anatomy heart tattooed on the left side of my chest. Any tats, Bad Dog? I do not have tats. No tats, no piercings. When I was 18, I was in Chicago drunk off my ass, and I went into a tattoo parlor. I went to get a Grim Reaper on my chest myself. And I think the cost for that was like $200. It was 200 something. I don't remember. It was like $240, $250. And I told the guy like $160. He's like, I can't do it for $160. So I didn't get it. And I always said someone was looking out for me because my wife said, if I ever saw you at that tattoo when we started dating, she goes, I would have left. And that would have been understandable. But I have always said this, Dire Giants fan. If I were to get a tattoo, it would have been the Yankees or Giants. There's no doubt about that. Or now that, maybe my son's initials or something. Something that I will always love no matter what. Not some spur of the moment thing like, oh, this is a popular tattoo. Let me grab that. And then 6 years later, hate it. But yeah, I've never just, I don't know. Just never been a tat guy myself. I don't know if tat would look good on me. Like tats look good. Like dire Giants fan, you got the beard. Like a tat would look good on you. Like you got that appearance. Like a tat would kick ass on you. Me, I don't know. I heard Kyler Murray wants the Giants to change their name because that's what I'm saying, Danny. I can see that. I can see that. Notorious Stink, what's going on, man? Do you still think Jalen Hurts will stink? Strong Opinion Sports thinks he was a top 5 talent in the draft. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you this. I do think Jalen Hurts stinks. I watched Jalen Hurts every week, and Strong Opinion Sports also says Eli Manning's not a Hall of Famer. So, as much as I like Strong Opinion Sports, and I think he does a really good job on his channel. I mean, I'm not taking nothing away from him. The guy's very smart. I disagree with him on that. Jalen Hurts is not a top 5 talent. Not at all. Not at all. He's not a passer. He's not a passer. He can run and pass in the wide open Big 12. But just he's not good. I don't think. Benjamin, man, thanks so much for the super chat, brother. Really, man. I really appreciate all the love, guys. Again, thank you so much, man. It really means the world to me. I really appreciate all your generosity. I can never, ever say that enough. So thank you so much, man. It means the world to me, guys and girls. It really does. So I really appreciate it. He says, if you gave me an option between being a millionaire or being with my girlfriend, I'm choosing my girlfriend because she's everything. I've been through so much of my life, and the fact she's never left my side. Listen, money is fantastic. Money solves a lot of problems. Money also causes a lot of problems. When you have somebody that is there with you through thick and thin and somebody that you can depend on to be there for you when you're at your lowest, that's awesome stuff. Like that's what a relationship is all about. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I say it all the time. I've been with my wife for over 20 years, okay? And yeah, you have your ups and downs as part of any relationship. It's not always going to be puppy dogs and rainbows, every day. Life's a struggle. It's stressful. Every relationship has ups and downs. It's just part of it. But the fact of the matter is, when you have somebody that you can depend on, no amount of money can ever replace that. Nothing. And trust me, I'm telling you this, Benjamin. When I was young, when I was your age, I made a lot of money. A lot. And I partied a lot. And, I was popular with, I'm not trying to sound like an egotistical ass, but I was pretty popular with women when I was younger, okay? Like I said, they don't call me bad dog for no reason. But it never cheered me up. When I lost the job I had, and I started making a lot less than I did, but when I met my wife, everything was better. It didn't matter that I didn't have the lifestyle I once had. It didn't matter. So I get that. I get that. And it means a lot to have somebody that's there for you unconditionally all the time. You can't replace that. No amount of money can replace that. So you're smart. Dire Giants fan, thank you so much, man, for the triple super sticker. Brilly. Here you go. Even though they're empty. Brilly, my man. I really appreciate it. Dire Giants fan, Dire Giants fan is just unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for the super stickers. Ooh, I knew I didn't clear the table. I just smacked my knee on that. I knew I didn't back up, but I started enough on that. That hurt like hell. Whee! Oh, you know what? I got to put my hands out. Whee! Here we go. This is such a small spot. Whee! My wife thought they had one of these when he spun, but he doesn't. But my wife got me this pinwheel. Little bad dog loves it. Owned the table. Yeah, that hurt. Yes, that's exactly what that was, Thomas. New Jersey Jake, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Dire Giants fan says, I can't wait to drink a beer with you. Oh, I can't wait. Yes, I can't wait to tailgate with Dire Giants fan. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome. I tell you, one of my favorite, the meeting everybody down at the Giants game was awesome. But me getting able to meet Dire Giants fan at that game, I remember it was halftime. I forget where it was. My man DWG was getting something to eat. He bought me a beer, went down there by the concession stand. And I got to talk to Dire Giants fan for like 10 minutes down there. And just be able to talk with you and hang out, man, it was awesome. And like I said, man, you understand the New York traffic now or the New Jersey traffic. So next time you're going to be there early. And yeah, we gonna drink a few together. And they're on me, Dire Giants fan. The beers are on me. I got you when we meet up again. And hopefully it's this year. Rudy T, thanks so much for the super chat. Rudy's the man. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly says $1 million can get you a girlfriend. A girlfriend won't get you the $1 million. That's very true. That is very true. But you know what? If you have game, you don't even need $1. Well, you probably need $1, but you don't need $1 million to get a girlfriend. And it actually depends on who your girlfriend is. Think about this, Rudy. Think about Tom Brady's wife. Think about his wife. Tom Brady's wife makes a fortune. So, he makes a fortune. Yes, they do. Dr. Phil, indeed. Today's the week anniversary. I became a member of the best mods on YouTube. Yes. Yeah. Well earned, sports expert. Yeah, sports experts everywhere. Everywhere. I've dated a lot of Hispanic women, and believe you me, they are awesome. I think women in general are pretty awesome, Michael. I don't care what nationality, what color, nothing. Women are the most beautiful creatures on the face of this planet. Let's be honest. A man is nothing without a woman. It's the truth. Absolute truth. Man is nothing without a woman. They're just not. Women are the best thing on the face of the planet. They are. Money can't buy happiness. No. Money can buy a lot of things, but it doesn't always make you happy. It really doesn't. Is there a full moon outside? Need to go check. I have no idea. You ever do finger stuff when you were younger? I don't know what you mean, but sure. We are lost without women. We are. Thank God for girls. You're not damn straight, Michael. I don't know. Sometimes it gets rated R in here. Don't start simping. Rich, I've been married 20 years. There ain't no simping in me. That always makes you laugh, that term. So this day and age, this is what I always say about this simping term. This day and age, a man doesn't know how to talk to a woman, doesn't know how to treat a woman. And you know why? Because they do everything virtually. Back in my day, yeah, I'm dating myself. You had to actually go up to them in a club or in a bar, and you had to actually present yourself to a woman. You had to look good. You had to know how to talk. You had to smell good. You actually had to take some time to concern yourself with your appearance and how you came off to somebody. On the internet, it ain't really a big deal. So they have a hard time picking up women. So a guy that knows how to talk to a woman or actually treats a woman nicely and with respect, they're simping. Always made me laugh. So now, this day and age, you're supposed to just treat a woman like crap. That's why these guys don't have girlfriends. It's true. What a simp is, yeah, there are some simps out there that just do all kinds of things for any woman, even if she's not interested in them. And no matter how much he tries, she's not going to be interested. And they continue to do it. That's a simp. Being nice to a woman's not simping. Not at all. I've been with my wife 20 years. I've been married 13. I told you, I can write a book on women. I could. But it's the truth, Asia. It's the truth. This generation has a hard time with it. They just do. They don't understand. They don't get it. They don't. It's not easy to do. Now you have Tinder. Yeah, swipe right. Yeah, let me talk to you on Facebook. Yeah, let me talk to you on eHarmony or whatever it is. Go out some night and try to go up to a woman you find attractive and actually talk to them without ever knowing them, without setting it up online where there's no chance of rejection in front of people, where there's no chance of her saying, oh, I'm with somebody, where there's no chance of that. Go right up to them and talk to them where you have a chance of getting rejected in public. Try that out for size. Try that out. The problem is a lot of guys today, they got really fragile egos and they can't take that. So it's just way different. Chris has a Tinder because of Benjamin. That's why. Benjamin did that. Well, it's the truth, Dire Giants fan. I mean, it's just how it is. Ben Simmons appears to have solidified a jump shot. Wow. That's news to me. So it's really hard to find a girl who likes the Yankees. Been trying to find a Yankees fan that's a female. There's a lot, but haven't been able to find one. If you live in New York, they're all over the place. All over. Tinder, Grindr, Gen Z, Sports Talk, please. These are hangouts, Elvis. You get what you get here. There's not a lot of sports to talk about. Tune in a week when the Yankees start playing, and you'll get more sports talk. These are hangouts, man. That's why it says Giants, Q&A, Yankees, Redskins, and whatever. I don't know about a love guru. I've been around a while. You see a lot. There's no substitute for life experiences. There just isn't. There's no substitute for that. You learn a lot as you go along. You do. You learn a lot. When you're younger, you don't know anything. You haven't been around long enough. When you've been around as long as I have, you see a lot of things. You experience a lot of things. You know what things to stay clear of. You've made your mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. And we're human. We always make mistakes. Always. To err is to be human. Or to be human is to err. Whatever that saying is. So you're always going to make mistakes, but don't repeat them. So that's just how it is. So a girl who's a Giants fan that's my type. Yeah, there's a lot of girl Giants fans. Actually, a lot of them. I know probably have several. What's my favorite Italian dish? Veal parm. I love veal parm. That's the best. Wisdom comes with experience. It does, Brandon. There's no substitute for that. There's not. There just isn't. New York for life, man. Thanks so much for the super chat, brother. Brilly, my man. It's just people that yell out the word simp, stay up all night, raging online why no woman wants to touch their pee-pee. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. Asia, am I still laughing at the Jalen Hurts pick? I'm not really laughing at it anymore, but it was still a really bad pick. That was a bad pick. Because even if Jalen Hurts is good, why did they take a backup quarterback there when they had many other needs and he's not going to play unless they're banking on Carson Wentz getting hurt? So, I don't know. It's just the way it is. What's going on, Burke? How's my night been? It's been a long day. I'm back working in the office, and I was up at 5:45 this morning. So, it's tough. It's tough. I'll get used to it. Like I said, it's like jet lag getting up that early now. I'll get used to it again. But it's kicking my butt right now. I agree, Jared, it is. Mine's lasagna. I like a good lasagna, too. I do. Any thoughts about what Sean Jackson said last week? I never looked at it. I heard about it, but people say stupid things all the time, man. It's just part of the course. I hate the Sean Jackson anyway. Rams fan, how can I be the man when you're the man? Shaq voice will be coming up in 2 weeks, brother. 2 weeks. It's time for people to accept the fact there'll probably be no season, at least not a full one. Don't want people to get their hopes up. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, Jay Johnson. Christian Cologne, yes, RIP Redskins. We'll see what happens. We're going to learn a lot from baseball and basketball. You know, I'm cautiously optimistic we'll have a season, but we'll have to wait and see. You know, you got your wisdom teeth out tomorrow. Yeah, you'll need luck for that, KP. That gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. The good old Sunday night shave leads to bald face Monday. Oh yeah, I didn't shave on Sunday. They shaved on Saturday afternoon. Right before I went to dinner, I shaved. I hope so, Word. I mean, that's, banking on that. I don't know what the hell this is. So I have NFL Network on, and this says 1999 Cowboys versus Redskins. Dallas Cowboys rallied for 35-14 in the fourth quarter to win in overtime on opening day in Washington. And the game on there is the Seahawks and Chiefs. I don't want to watch the Seahawks and Chiefs. So nice job lying about what was there. Do you have any career advice for the young fellows? Yes, I do. Plan for your future, no matter how young you are. That's my career advice. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your youth. It goes fast, but always keep an eye on your future. I didn't do that. I lived every day like it was my last when I was in my late teens, early 20s. I blew through a ton of money, partying and being stupid. And then the next thing I know, it was all gone. So enjoy your youth, but always keep an eye on your future, man. That's the best advice I can give you. You need Chuck's voice, but I don't do Charles Barkley's voice, though. I can't do it. That is good stuff. Dos Equis Amber is very good. Very, very good. Thoughts on Tua in Miami? I love Tua, Calvin. As a matter of fact, Miami is my sleeper. We'll see if he can stay healthy, Calvin. I like Miami a lot. I think Tua is the most talented quarterback came out of the draft. I think he's more talented than Herbert. I think he's more talented than Joe Burrow. Tua is the one quarterback out of Alabama that I think is going to succeed because he is so talented. But like you said, injuries are a massive concern. But if that guy's healthy, that guy's going to be a beast. I can't imitate Stephen A. Smith. How would you be a Redskins fan? Your team no longer exists. Listen, it's just got to accept it, Jay Johnson. I had my rant on it earlier. But it is what it is. Some guys are fine with it. Some guys aren't. I get both sides of your argument. Nothing we can do about it. Try the rigatoni Florentina. It's a dish you will die for. You will love it. I will have to try that. I don't know if I've ever even seen that. I also like chicken marsala. That's a really good one too. Wirfs or Wills? Definitely Wills. Wills is way better than Tristan Wirfs, without a doubt. Charles Barkley. Yeah, well, Barkley went to Auburn. That's why. I have an Italian restaurant near me called Gino's, and I always ordered it sort of yeah. Not a lot of, there is some Italian restaurants around here. I'll have to check it out. Dire Giants fan, man, thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it so much. Brilly says, other than your sports cards, what do you have investments in? That's it. I mean, like my investments are I have a pension working for the state of New York. I mean, that's an investment. I do have, I have an IRA. I have IRAs and CDs. I don't have any stocks. I got out of the market probably 3 years ago, like right before my son was born. I sold all my stocks, and I took a lot of that money and I put it in his savings account. So I got out of the market, but it really just my retirement. New York State gives you retirement and a pension. So that's really it. It's really just is my sports card stuff. What's going on there? Real Reality. Shout out to him for the Hell's Basement merchandise, which came out awesome, by the way. Love that. The Hell's Basement merchandise. So shout out to him for that. Peaceful says, do you think the Redskins will lose fans? And do you think the Giants need to change their name to avoid offending short people? New York average size individual. Does it offend short people or tall people? the Giants, or overweight people. I don't know. I honestly don't think that it might. They might lose some fans. I don't think they will, though. I don't know. It's a good question. I guess it depends on the person, but I don't think they'll lose a lot. I think your older guys, the guys that have been around, you guys, maybe your guys in the 60s that grew up, with the Sonny Jurgensens and the Billy Kilmers and the Jack Pardees and the George Allens. Maybe the guys that grew up in that era, your Charlie Taylors, maybe they do. Maybe they don't. Maybe they decide I'm not following him anymore. But it is what it is. Texas Liberty, what's going on? He says, "Hey, Bad Dog, just bought it." I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for buying the merch, man. Really, my good man. I really appreciate that. That means the world to me. So I really appreciate that, my man. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Yes, I heard Westbrook tested positive. Giants over skyscrapers. I get it. Daniel Jones is better than Kyler Murray. Do I agree? No. I can't agree with that yet. I think Kyler Murray is going to be, we're going to find out this year, New York Sports Hub. We're going to find out this year. I think Kyler Murray is going to be really good. I'm a Sooner fan. I love Kyler Murray. And I thought Kyler Murray would be a star in this league. So we'll see. Because I think Daniel Jones in his peak will be I think it'll be just outside the top 5. I think Kyler Murray can be a top 5 quarterback. So, this year will tell a lot about the sophomore year tells a lot about a quarterback's progression. So we'll see. Might as well call the team Rainbows. I know. Bad Dog's Pizzeria. Can you imagine? That'd be awesome. My big fan of pizza. Who isn't, Michael? You don't even need to be Italian to be a big fan of the pizza. Who don't love a good pizza? Listen, pizza's like sex. Even when it's bad, it's good, right? So everybody loves pizza. That was for Benjamin Wynn, by the way. It's getting a Roger Clemens card now a good value. Yeah, if you buy a rookie, like I have some Clemens rookie cards. Rookies are always your investment. Always. Is A-Rod or CC getting their numbers retired? Probably not A-Rod because of the whole PED thing, but CC very well could. You could see CC have his number retired. Do you guys see that both quarterbacks learned so much last year? It'll definitely be fun, Calvin. It'll definitely be fun. And as a Cardinal fan, you got to be excited. You got DeAndre Hopkins, you got Larry Fitzgerald. Kyler Murray's got a year under Cliff Kingsbury's system. You added Josh Jones. They're in a very tough division, but I really think the Cardinals are going to be a good team. I think Hayes going to be good because it's not just that. It's not just because I'm an Oklahoma fan. It's because of the tape. If you watch Kyler, number one, Kyler Murray runs a sub 4.40. Haskins can't do that. Kyler Murray is 10 times more athletic than Dwayne Haskins. Think about this. Kyler Murray is drafted 9th by the Oakland A's for Major League Baseball and 1st overall in the NFL draft. He's an incredible athlete. Haskins is not. And if you look at Kyler Murray's arm strength, accuracy, and his throws on the run with how fast he quit, how fast his hips turn to throw the ball, Kyler Murray is such a better quarterback than Dwayne Haskins. It's not close. Yes, I may be a little biased. I may be blowing up Kyler Murray a little bit more because I'm a Sooner fan. But if you watch the tape on both of those guys, it's not close. Murray is a pure quarterback that can run. Haskins can't run, and he struggles with throws outside the numbers. He just does. Kyler Murray's a lot better. He is. Do I support A-Rod and J-Lo buying the Mets? For Mets fans, yeah, anybody's better than the Wilpons. Do you ever get drafted order? The real reason the Giants didn't draft Kyler Murray is the obvious size cut. That's true. But wouldn't that have been great irony, Rudy, if Kyler Murray was our quarterback at 5'9"? I think that'd be funny. I think that would have actually been funny. The smallest giant. Yeah, Kyler Murray is an incredible athlete. He really is. Do we win week 1, Cassandra? Yes, we do. We're beating the Steelers week 1. Absolutely. Absolutely. He can't see over shoulders cleats. Maybe not, but Drew Brees can't really see over anybody either, and he ended up being pretty good. You know. But he doesn't have to, Rudy, because he can roll out of the pocket. Was raised to love the booty, and if my son prefers boobs, I'm kicking his butt out and disowning him. I hear you, Benjamin. Listen, there's nothing wrong with any part of the female anatomy. Let's just be completely honest. You can have your preferences, but there's nothing wrong with any part of it. No gyms are open here. Can't eat anymore. I won't fit in my pants. Yeah, I've lost a lot of weight. I mean, I've stayed in shape, but I need my gym back. I need that atmosphere. I need my weights. I need the ability to do, like, the Bowflex only allows me to do so many exercises. I need to be able to do a lot of exercises. You know, I need a ton of variety with the way I work out. I need them open. You know, definitely got to. Do I have faith in Jason Garrett? Glizzy, I absolutely have faith in Jason Garrett. Because as I've said before, look at what he did to Tony Romo. Tony Romo was undrafted out of Eastern Illinois. Jason Garrett made Tony Romo into a star quarterback, right? He took Dak Prescott, a 4th-round pick out of Mississippi State, and turned him into a top 10 quarterback. Jason Garrett is good with quarterbacks. Jason Garrett may not be a great head coach, but he's a very good offensive coordinator. I do think that the Giants will be very good under Jason Garrett. I think a lot of Giants fans have faith in Jason Garrett as their offensive coordinator. You know, I do. Ian, have a great night, man. Thanks for hanging out, brother. I do appreciate it very, very much. He says, Michael says, you know Josie McFly. Would you ever team up with him? That'd be awesome. I worked with Josie McFly a couple times last year, Michael. We did a few games together. We did I remember we did Boston. I know we did it on my channel. We did the Boston Yankees from London together. So yeah, I mean, I would definitely work with Josie again this year. A lot of fun working with him. Great Yankees fan. 10 more days, I'm going to be damn right. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I feel like Haskins will surprise people as long as he has the right pieces around him and keeps working. I think he'll be a decent quarterback. We have a great quarterback. You're going to find out, Pedro. I never had faith in Haskins. I just didn't. I just never had faith in him. I feel like he benefited from a spread offense, checked it down a lot. And Ohio State had six NFL players on that offense with him, with superior talent to everybody they played. So I just never had I just didn't. And once I looked at the film about Daniel Jones, I said, look at the difference. I said, put Daniel Jones on Ohio State. He would have been the first overall pick in the draft. Put Dwayne Haskins on Duke. He probably isn't even drafted. Been listening a while, working on a new man cave. Sorry, I didn't. I can't with those. You don't even. I'm glad you're here, brother. You don't ever need to worry about commenting. You keep working on your man cave. My man, A. Camel Toes. My man. Can't stand your buddy, though. That guy in Atlanta, I don't like him. Just putting it out there. The guy's he's a scrub, man. He's got problems. He needs to get his priorities in order. That one video he did, the shout outs when you lost your channel, was really disrespectful to you. And that really rubbed me the wrong way. Bad Dog, did you really become a man in March 91? All of you would say became a man, but March 91. March 91. Yep, that happened. Yankees vs. Nationals, July 23rd at 7 p.m. You damn right, Jared. I'll be live at 6:45. Live at 6:45 that night. That's a knock on two. He had talent everywhere on him. Yeah, but again, Jay Johnson, film tells you a lot. Tua is very athletic and talented. Tua is a very good quarterback. And I don't like Alabama quarterbacks. There are quarterbacks that come from certain schools, and I never give them a chance. Ohio State's one, USC's one, Florida's one. I don't ever give them a chance when they come out of those schools. And I think Tua is the best quarterback in the draft. And I don't like Alabama quarterbacks, but I like him. All right, hey, Dire Giants fan. I appreciate that. Thank you for everything, brother. Brilly as always, man. I really appreciate you hanging out with us. As always, you're the man. Thank you so much. And hopefully we see you Wednesday on the NFC's roundtable. Those are a ton of fun. And yeah, I got to get up in 6 hours myself. But you know what, Dire Giants fan, I gotta condition myself for them Lakers streams. I'm getting 4 hours of sleep a night. We got to condition myself. The one thing I'll say, the office is still pretty empty. There's a lot of people that aren't there, so it's not as hectic, so I can get away with it. But but I appreciate everything, Dire Giants fan. Have a great night, man. We will see you next time. Now, let's see, the NFL team will be ready to play with everything going on, but I really doubt Big Ben will be up to the task. I agree with you. I agree. I'm a Dolphins fan, so I expect Tua to be a failure. 20 years of crap. No, you guys are moving in the right direction. Jay, trust me. Dolphins are my sleeper team in the AFC. I really like what you guys did. I really like all the draft picks that you got for Fitzpatrick and Laramie Tunsil. And I really like your coach. I think the Dolphins are going to be competitive this year. I really do. You guys played a lot better at the end of the year. I really think they're going to be competitive. I don't know if Tua is going to start week 1, but I really think you guys are going in the right direction. I really do. What's going on, Jay Green? Thank you for joining the stream. Always good to see you. What's going on there? Awesomeness Sports. I'm hanging in there. Dire Giants fan, you're the man, buddy. Have a great night. Get some sleep, and we'll see you on Wednesday. He says, Mod's got to get ready for those 5K streams. Let's hope so. Did you send me that sports expert? Somebody sent me that on Instagram, and I could not find it. I clicked on it, and then it disappeared. He says, if you super chat $50, I'll give you a mod. He says, Sleet, I want to punch a shit. That bitch so bad. Yeah, that's just how he is. Some people are just like that, man. They don't appreciate anything, and they're always asking for more. What got me to be an Oklahoma fan? Adrian Peterson, man. AP. I loved watching AP run. I wanted to watch AP every week, start a root for the Sooners. That's how it happened. Dwayne played at Ohio for a reason, threw 55 touchdowns his first year starting. He threw 50 touchdowns, but still, he got way better as the season went on, just like he did in the preseason, then in the regular season. All right, Pedro, have a great night, my man. Well, listen, man, I think Haskins is going to be better this year, but he's got to prove me wrong. You know, he's got to prove me wrong. He's got to prove me wrong. I don't like Haskins. I don't like Darnold either. I've been right on the money about Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold stinks. He stinks. Been right on the money about him. Jets fans can make all the excuses they want. He's not good. He's not good. You know, what's going on, Hobo Steve? How you doing, my man? Well, hey, you know what? He's got nobody around him. Neither does Russell Wilson. I hope we're going live, KP. We'll see. What's my Instagram? Bad Dog Sports. I think it's in the description, Kevin. I think I have my Instagram in the description, but I'm Bad Dog Sports on Instagram. Yeah, he does. He's just a, I don't want to talk about a sports expert, but he's not my type of guy. Let's just put it that. I got no respect for people like that. I have no respect for people that expect things from other people. Should never, like Brandon Rogers said, expect nothing, appreciate everything. Those are prophetic words to live by. Appreciate anything that somebody goes out of their way, because people don't have to. So if they do, appreciate anything that somebody's willing to do for you, no matter what it is. No matter how big or how small it is, the fact that somebody went out of their way to do something for you, you should appreciate it. Do not expect it. When I hold the door for somebody, and I can tell you this right now, there's two things I do. Number one, if there's like two doors where you open a door and then there's the little hallway or the little lobby and then there's another door. If I open that first door for somebody and they don't say thank you to me, I will let that second door slam in their face, because I'm sitting there going, well, you don't appreciate it. You expect me to do it. I'm not doing it, because I don't have to hold the door for you. So you don't appreciate me doing it? I'll let the second one slam right in your face. I've done it a number of times. I've hit people with the door a number of times. I think that's funny. What are they going to say to me? Nothing. And if there's one door and they don't do it, I'll always scream at them, "You're welcome." The Monkeys paw curls. Their new name is the DC Redskins. Okay. Trash doesn't deserve attention. Yeah, exactly, dire Giants fan. Exactly. You're absolutely right about that. Roadshow, what's going on, my man? How you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Dire Giants fan, I love you, buddy. Get some sleep. Get some sleep, my man. I know you're up early like me, so get that sleep. Get your sleep, buddy. Appreciate you. Dire Giants fan is the freaking man. I can't wait to hang out with Dire Giants fan. I like that. That's my guy. Like, I freaking love that guy. That guy is awesome. He is. You think there's a big trade left or sign? Not for the Giants. I don't. I don't. You do that too, right? It's the truth. It's the truth. They don't appreciate it. Well, take one in the face. Take it right in the mush. You know, day has been long. Xenos the legend. Like I said, I had a long weekend. I was at 5:45 this morning going back to the office. I'm still getting acclimated to that schedule. You know, I got to get up. I got to shower. I got to get, I got to get dressed. I got to get my kid's lunch ready. I got to get him ready for the babysitter, all that stuff I wasn't doing when I was working from home. I was up at 8:00 in the morning. I could sit there in my boxers and work from the computer and everything else. So it's just different now having to get up and rush again. What's my input on J.R. Smith? I think J.R. Smith is very streaky, Francisco. He needs to play better defense. I said J.R. Smith's a lot like Starks, just doesn't play the defense. I do. But I think J.R. Smith can help them. But there's going to be nights he's not good. We know what J.R. Smith is, especially as a Knicks fan. I saw it a lot, I'm definitely passive-aggressive, Camel Toes. I can definitely be passive-aggressive. Aaron Judge is in the chat. Always good to see my boy Aaron Judge. Always good to have the Judge in the chat. He says, "I'm recovering from my stiff neck, guys. It's nothing serious." He came back to one of my Yankee streams and he said, "Remember when I predicted I was going to hit a home run?" And he did. He said, "I'll be back soon." So always good to see Aaron Judge. When Aaron Judge is here, Yankee baseball is right around the corner. So it's good to see Aaron Judge. Monday's rough because I went back Thursday, Ray. But it's only 2 days, and Fridays I'm out early. Friday I get out at noon, so I get paid for a full day though. But we're out at noon on Friday, so easy. That's an easy week. But this going forward, this is going to be tough. I do have Friday off though. Like I had it, my babysitter can't watch Little Bad Dogs, so I have to take that day off. So it'll be a shorter week, but it's tough to get acclimated to that. I was comfortable. Not even flip flops, Ray. No socks, no shoe, no nothing. If I wanted to work in my birthday suit, I could have. The Judge is here. Here come the Judge. Yeah, he's got to tighten up the D, Francisco. There's no doubt about that. Alonso's better than Judge. I'm not going to argue that, Rich. Judge has to stay healthy. A healthy Aaron Judge, better than Pete Alonso. Because Aaron Judge does a lot more than Pete Alonso does. Sports expert, man, I have a who's leaving? Benjamin or sports expert? I missed it. Terabelli, my man. What's good, TB? Love to. That's a guy. See, next time I go to a Giants game, Terabelli's got to be there because that's another guy that I need to drink some beers with. My boy Terabelli. I freaking love that guy. Love Terabelli. That's my man right there. Back in the day of the Giants Mafia CNS wars. That's my boy. Love Terabelli. Who was leaving? I missed it. Aaron Judge, New York. Yeah. Aaron Joe Judge. Yeah, the Judges are all over the place. My man, Terabelli, absolutely. What's going on, Yamil Morales? Thank you for joining the stream. Who's leaving? I missed it. I just see Take Care Sports Expert, and I don't know which one is leaving. Bad Dog appreciated your words when you said expect. Yeah, no, he was right. Brandon was absolutely right about that. I have no use for people that can't say thank you. Exactly, Afghanistan. I missed it. I don't know who's I don't know who's leaving. Oh, sports expert. Have a great night. Yes. Or is he leaving? All right, sports expert. Yes, you get some sleep because sports expert is streaming all the KBO games. God bless you, sir. But you're young. You can recover from that. I can't do that. I was tough for me. I'm not going to lie. You're leaving. Read your last comment. Benjamin, have a great night, buddy. I'm going. Good night, everyone. I see that. I appreciate the kind of words. You've been nothing but great to. I appreciate that, Brandon. I appreciate that. But yes, you guys, Benjamin, again, you're the man, buddy. Thank you for everything you do for my channel, Sports. You guys are all great. I love all you guys, man. You guys and girls are so good to me. I say you're too good to me. And you guys are always here. I can't thank you enough. I really can't. You guys make my day, man. You do. You know, I tell you, I'm telling you right now, like 9 o'clock rolls around 9:30 and I'm exhausted. Like I even said to my wife tonight, I said to my wife, I said, I don't know how I'm going to get through this stream. And there's a lot of nights like the Lakers stuff. There's a lot of nights like 20, half an hour before the stream, 50 minutes before the stream. Like, how am I going to get through this? And then I see all you guys and girls in here and I get this second win and I get all my energy. You guys make this possible. You guys drive me to do this. So I really appreciate it because it means the world to me that you guys are always in here, always supporting, watching, commenting, great questions, watching everything you guys do for me. You drive me to do it. You guys are you are the driving force behind this channel. There's no doubt about that. My growth, it's incredibly encouraging, but that's due to you guys and girls. That's all because of you. You know what I mean? I always say you guys and girls are the stars of this channel. I'm just the host. That's all I am. So I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, TB. I do, man. Streaming can pump you up when you're tired. You think you're all it's the truth, Cammy. I mean, when you see all the people that come out and support you, it does. It does pump you up. It does. I hope the Naga gets better too. Absolutely, man. I appreciate it, right? Yeah, you guys are keeping me sane too. Trust me. Tony, you don't ever need to apologize for being here late, brother. Good to see you over there in the Czech Republic. Happy to be your Uber. I appreciate that, Jesse. Appreciate that. You're in luck because I'm a great driver, never been pulled over. I've been pulled over once. It was actually recently. It was in December or November, right after we got a massive snowstorm. He let me go. He let me go. I said this before. So what happened? I was leaving the grocery store. Light was yellow. I turned left. And it must have turned red when I was actually going through it. It was not red when I went through it. Must have turned red as I was under the light. The next street is my street, or the side street. I turn down it. I see the lights. And I'm like, number one, I'm like, where did that guy come from? Number two, I'm like, shit, he got me. Like, he got me. I knew what he pulled me over for. Pulled over. I'm like, I'm just going to get that, whatever, I said I messed up. So he pulls over. He's asking my license registration. I give it to him. He says, do you know I pulled you over? I said, no. I was like, no, I don't. And he said, yeah. He goes, when you went through the light, it turned red. I'm like, and I said, okay. So he goes back and he's like, I'll be right back. He checks all my stuff. He goes back. He says, where, he asked me where my street is. I'm like, it's the next street over, And he asked where I'm coming from. Like, I'm coming from the grocery store. I say this all the time. I had my Knicks jacket on. I had a Giants hat and a Knicks jacket on. I swear to God, he felt bad for me. He felt bad. And he said, all right, Kev, just watch. He goes, just watch the red lights next time. Just be cautious of the red lights. And he let me go. And then he started talking to me about how our streets are plowed like garbage because I know where to go and cars are trying to get around us because they plowed the streets like trash. And I said, yeah, they pick and choose what streets they want to do. And ours isn't one of them. But that was it. It was the only time I got pulled over. I appreciate that, Afghanistan. Appreciate that, TB. I do. I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate that, TB. I do. I always appreciate the kind words, guys. All you're missing was the Marlins jersey. We'll take. I know, right? I think the Knicks jacket did it. He was probably like, man, this poor bastard. Is he really wearing Knicks colors? You have the best cab in New York behind straight. Yeah, you do. He rarely ever says, I tried Golden Girls because you. It's funny. Golden Girls is a great show. Golden Girls is a fantastic show. You know, you're not going anywhere. Oh, my bad, sports expert. I thought you were. I just saw you had to do KBO in the morning. So, do I think Hill is a top 5 wide receiver? Which Hill? Taysom Hill? He's close. Or not Taysom Hill. Tyreek Hill. He's close. He is close. I want to meet up Saturday and trade shirts. I have no idea what the hell is going on Saturday. It's hard for me to get out of the house. All I ever do is family stuff. All I know is Aaron Judge. I want you to do it off Max Scherzer again. Who's my favorite Golden Girl? Got to be Sophia. I think she's the funniest. Sophia Petrillo. She's probably my favorite. Yeah, I mean, a lot of us grew up with that. If you're my age, you grew up with the Golden Girls in the 80s. Definitely. Most memorable draft ever. So much fun. Whee! You had me cracking up. This draft was good. I got a little buzzed at the end. People enjoy when I get a little buzz on. And I drank 4 pints of Heineken that night, and I hadn't drank in a while. So I was feeling pretty good by the end of the draft that first night. That draft was awesome. I had a really good time doing all 3 days with Chris. That was a lot of fun, man. Those streams were a lot of fun. They were long days, but they were a lot of fun. What are my expectations for Daniel Jones this year? Honestly, Ray, top 10 quarterback in the league, Pro Bowl. I have a very high expectations of Daniel Jones this year. Really do. Afghanistan says, hit that thumbs up. Yeah, if you haven't hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. It does help out the streams. I appreciate it. Yep, that's the intro. Thank you for being a friend. Soccer or hockey? Give me hockey over soccer. Definitely. I can't even drink the same anymore. Tell me about it, Terabelli. I'm getting older, so not like I used to, buddy. We ain't as young as we used to be. Next 24-hour stream is going to be in the middle of August, Lake Nona. So I looked at the days. I am thinking, I'm thinking August 8th. I'm thinking I'm going to take August 10th through the 14th off of work. So I'm thinking August 8th. It'll either be August 8th or August 15th. It's one of those 2 days, one of those Saturdays. And the charity I'm going to be donating to is the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So half of any proceeds I get, whether it's donations, ad revenue, merchandise sales, anybody that becomes a member that day, any proceeds I get, half of it goes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So that's a charity I'm going for this year. I like that. I mean, anything for the kids, so I like that. I like that charity a lot. So we're gonna go make a wish this year. Give me to 150 likes. That'd be awesome. Not into boxing anymore, Gilberta. I used to be when I was a kid, and it was Mike Tyson and Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran and Marvin Hagler and Spinks and Trevor Burbick and all those guys, even Evander Holyfield. Like middle 80s to early 90s were really into boxing, and then I kind of got away from it. You're going on vacation from the 2nd to the 7th. Yeah, I'll be back. Thank you, Subo23. Appreciate that. Am I taking your birthday off? It's August 11th. Well, if I'm on vacation that week, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I like the Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's really good. But I don't think I like the Golden Girls, but I remember you saying, yeah, it's good, Evan. It's good. 41 pounds for my goal. It's amazing what you can do when you work on it. Yeah, no, listen, Terabelli. I listen. I've lost 37 pounds since January. I mean, I was 220. Now I'm in the low 180s. Somebody actually said to me, they went back to my Odell Beckham video this is March of 2018. when I was talking about how I want the Giants to trade him, and I actually mentioned in the video they should trade him to the Browns in that video from March of 2018. But somebody said, "Wow, you've lost a lot of weight. Like you can see it in your face." I said, "Yeah, I lost 37 pounds. Diet, because I've always worked out hard. Diet's everything. Diet's everything. Everything." Boxing has fallen off. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. Oh, fake eat camel toes. Cool. Check this out. There you go. Fake eat camel toes. Bye. What's going on here? Love Muffin. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's true, Rarely. But he says, if you like a comedy, I know it must be funny. Yeah, because I don't like many comedies. Yeah, when we get fake guys, they just gonna be gone. There's only one A camel toes, and that's why he has a wrench. Camel toes just had a birthday. No, August 11th, he said. He said August 11th. So I don't think he had a birthday. What are my thoughts on the baseball season? What do you think will benefit the most? Oh, I'm Tony. I'm expecting to play, and my Yankees are winning it all. Our Yankees are winning it all. A lot of Yankee fans in here. So our Yankees are winning it all. That actually was a cough, Jared, but oh no, I coughed. Oh my God. No, just kidding. I'm apprehensive about the NFL season. Whatever whole team get. We're gonna find out, Evan. I don't know. I think we're all apprehensive. We're going to learn a lot from baseball, and especially the NBA. We're going to learn a lot because baseball, you are social distance a lot. Maybe not in the dugout. Maybe not when you're holding a guy on at first base. The catcher and the umpire are close. But for the most part, you are. And the umpires, I think the umpires wear masks. But basketball, there's a lot of contact. So we're going to find out. We're going to find out. For sure. You're not wearing a mask. No, I don't need to wear my mask. I'm all alone, Jesse. This is natural social distancing. Is anyone offended by the Giants name? Only the Patriots. This is true, Sarcone. This is true. Yeah, I appreciate that, Aaron. Yeah, we're not getting cheated this year like we did last year. We're not getting cheated. The only thing more disappointing than the Falcons or the Browns is Glittergate. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. No, it's true, rarely. I mean, we're going to find out. So all I can say, what's going on there? Blue Virus. He says, let's go Cowboys. I'm just looking forward to the football season. I'm definitely looking forward to Wednesday night. That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to working with Vach Lombardi and Street Scores. Two guys I have not had on the channel. Two guys that do a really, really good job with their content. Really good. When you get a guy, when you have a video maker, Vach Lombardi's got a bit, like I didn't realize, like he has almost 60,000 subscribers. When you get a guy that size that's willing to come on and collab with you on your channel, man, I'm honored that he was down, like immediately he was down to do it. And that meant a lot to me. And same thing with like a guy like Street Scores, because I really, I've never really interacted with him, and he was down to do it. So, that means a lot to me that those guys are willing to come on and collab with me. And of course, my boy Philly 500, I love him. Like he's my guy. I love Philly 500, and he's always there for me. We collab a lot. People love when we collab together. It's always fun. I mean, I love that guy. That guy is just awesome. I mean, he's my main man. I love Philly 500, so I'm looking forward to that. It'll be a really good stream for sure. So I want you guys to share that out. I want you guys to start advertising that. I appreciate that, Jesse. Appreciate that, brother. I go to 12:30. I always do these for 2.5 hours, and then we done. Yeah, I love Philly 500, Mike. He's awesome. He is awesome. Bucks went 2-14, but the year we get Tom Brady. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm hoping there's football too. You guys, I love all you. Yeah, man. I do too, Blue Virus. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. So what's going on, Matthew Cintron? Thank you for joining the stream. I'm doing good, man. Hope you're doing good as well. Appreciate you being here. Afghanistan says hit that like button. Yeah, if you haven't hit that, we're 11 likes away from 150. So we can get to 150 likes. That would be awesome. Have I talked about the DeAndre Baker situation? I did. We talked about that on Talking Giants. Definitely. John Freeman says, had a good cry over my Redskins. Real man cry. John, I've cried over sports stuff. I cried when the Yankees lost in 95 to the Mariners. I cried. I cried a little bit when the Knicks lost the finals in 94. I mean, I had tears of joy when my teams won the Super Bowl. The Yankees won the World Series. Different, but no, the Ron Effect impression. I break that out once in a while. You know, once in a while. It's more during a sports stream we do that. Odell's the best receiver in the league. Well, that's one man's opinion. I can't agree, but, you know. I popped in. Glad to see you again, my man. Oh, I hope to catch you next one. What's going on, Sammy? How you doing, buddy? Wednesday night, 9 o'clock. I'll be live with NFC East video makers, and it'll be awesome. I did say that. I didn't say it about being inevitable, but I did rant on it a little bit at the beginning. I can't wait to. Yeah, I can't wait for the Yankees either, Matthew. This weekend, man, they play the Mets, so hopefully we can do a little preseason, and then July 23rd, I'm definitely on Yankees Nationals. I'm definitely doing it. It's gonna be awesome. I hear you, Jared. I get it. I get it. 23rd, July 23rd. I'll be live at like 6:45. Yankees Nationals, July 23rd, Thursday night, a week from Thursday. I can't wait to watch you play, Mr. Judge. Mike Evans is the top wide receiver in the league. Change your mind. Like I said, it's all a matter of opinion. You cried both. Well, the one time Gator, that was rough. The one time when Jalen Hurts came in and beat you guys, that was rough. Listen, I know when UGA beat Oklahoma I didn't cry over that, but that was really upsetting. Like that one, losing the Rose Bowl the way we did against Georgia, that cut me deep. That cut me deep because I felt like that team was good enough to win it all, and I felt like we let that game get away. That hurt. Yeah, no, you don't need to thank me, Blue Virus. Thank you for being here. 2 weeks till training camp. Yeah, Rich, I'm ready, man. We're gonna have Yankees, Lakers, and Giants. Like I said, there's gonna be a ton of sports content on this page, and starting next week. I just saw my man D Block is in the house. Where'd he go? D Block Celtics. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. I used to see you down in the when I did the KBO streams. A man down in Puerto Rico. And I would always say, man, I'm jealous. Now it's nice and warm up here. So we got the same weather as Puerto Rico right now. High 80s, humid. But I like that weather. But good to see you, my man. I hope you're staying safe down there in Puerto Rico. Good to see you, buddy. Always good to see you. Any updates on DeAndre Baker? Nothing yet, Mohammed. I have not seen anything yet. All right, KP, have a great night, my man. Have a great night. I credited Matt Gay, missed a field goal. You know the one I mean. It still hurts. That's one of my best videos is mine and Chris's reaction to that whole thing. People have actually revisited that video of the final drive. I was so mad. What a roller coaster of emotions that last few minutes of that game was. Brady is washed up 1,001 years old. Changed my mind. Dennis Wilson, what's up, buddy? How you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. You missed DD? You won't miss him, Jared. I won't. I'm not going to miss DD. I like DD, but I'm not going to miss him. We got DJ and Glaber, baby. I'm not missing anything. Glaber's the truth. Glaber's going to win the MVP this year. Glaber's going to win the most valuable player this year. Glaber Torres. All right, hey. Sports expert, man. Again, thank you so much for always supporting the channel. And again, being at everybody's sports streams, man. You're a dynamo, kid. You're a dynamo, man. I don't know how you're in everybody's sports streams, always supporting. And, you do a great job with the KBO stuff. I don't know how the hell you get up that early every day. But get some sleep, my man. And we will definitely see you next time and have a great stream tomorrow morning. I'll be up at that time. But like I said, I'll be getting a shower. I'll be getting a little bit ready, and I'll be on my way to work. So leave my house at 6:45 for work. D was great in the club. He was. So was CeCe. I mean, they're going to miss CeCe in the clubhouse. There's no doubt about that. Oh, Parnell Motley's trash. Evan, he is trash. I got to hit the head real quick, guys. I'll be right back, man. I'll be right back. Dire Giants fan, what are you doing, my man? You need to get some sleep. My man needs to get some sleep. Be right back. Got to hit the head real quick, and we'll close out here. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I hate when I have to go to the bathroom in the middle of a stream, but when nature calls, you got to answer it. Got to answer that. It's going to be weird without fans, maybe, Matthew, but the thing is, when I call the game, I don't have the volume up, so I can't hear the fans anyway. So it's crazy. What do you think about that? Oh, excuse me. What do I think about the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl? Not this year. Not this year. Trout or Torres is going to win the MVP. Torres is going to win the MVP this year. Glaber Torres. 3 Diet Cokes will do that too. Yes, it will, Kevin. Indeed. Indeed. I can still hear Joe Theismann like being brutal. Yeah, that was brutal. I was young when that happened, Dennis, but that was brutal. That was brutal. Let's not talk about the 2011-2012 Giants Falcons wildcard game. Yeah, that was never close. I mean, we pretty much demolished you guys. Of course, 4th and 1, Mike Smith. Not really a great call there, but it happens. Trout might sit out this year, but I'm willing to give it a challenge. Yeah, you should. Should give it a challenge. What's my favorite player from the New York Giants? Saquon. Saquon's my favorite Giant. Of all time, it's Lawrence Taylor, but right now it's Saquon Barkley. I think the Redskins are going to be the Red Tails. That's the one I've heard a lot, so we'll see. I think Red Tails has been the popular choice. But I guess we'll find out soon. We will find out soon. We're going to find out very soon. Let's go Eagles. New York sucks and full of snitches. Well, I don't know if it's full of snitches, but the Eagles aren't great either. I get this again. The audio stream's current bit rate is 0, is lower than the expected bit rate, blah, 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 and then it changes. Do you think Bellinger can win MVP? In the National League, yes, but I'm going with Christian Yelich because I think Christian Yelich should have won it last year, honestly, and I think Yelich will win it this year. I think the Red Tails are what they're going to go with. Do you see somebody trademark like 25 possible? I did not see that, Kevin. Did not. Who's better, Barkley or Zeke? Barkley's better than Zeke. Zeke is great, but Saquon can do so many other things. The only thing that Zeke is better than Barkley at is blocking. Other than that, I think that he's a lot better. Yelich got injured last year. Yelich had a big year though, regardless. I know I always say congrats on current K and road to next K, but I can't wait to see you at 50K. Was snoozing for a bit, but I had to come back and say something when subs came into the conversation. Oh, I appreciate that, Dire Giants fan. Yeah, listen, that's a long ways down the road, and hopefully we get there. But that would be amazing if we could ever get to 50,000. That'd be unbelievable if that happened. It'd be unbelievable. Gleyber Torres is a beast. That'd be unbelievable. We could ever get to 50,000. That'd be crazy. You know, the DC Force. Like I said, we're gonna find out very soon. The Brewers got better without Yelich. Their September record was absurd. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. Yelich is the man. It sounds unattractive. But we'll see. That was the popular one. We'll see. We're gonna see exactly what they do. They're not gonna have that Hail to the Redskins song anymore. They gotta come up with a complete new fight song. You know. All right, Aaron Judge, be good, stay safe, get the neck better, and we'll be ready for opening day. Be ready for opening day, my man. So I can call. So when Aaron Judge comes to the plate, I can say, back at the wall. Bye, Felicia. This ball is gone. A 3-run homer for Aaron Judge, and the Yankees now lead it 6-1. We're going to get ready for that. Bye, Felicia. Get ready for that one. Mookie winning MVP for NL. I love Mookie. Mookie is one of my favorite players of all time. Red Wolves are also the name I like, but Red Tails are trending. Yeah, that's why I said that, Marjorie, because that's trending. So, Jenny Taft is very good looking. The All-American girl, as Gus Johnson calls her. But yes, she is very attractive. Jenny Taft is very attractive. Washington Wolves, hail to the red tail. Don't sound too bad. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what they do. That's very true, Evan. They have to retool, rebrand very, very quickly. Very quickly. But we'll find out, you know. Miles Sanders, best running back in the NFC East. You got to put down you got to lay off the weed. Let's go Yankees. Damn right, Dire Giants fan. This guy said Miles Sanders the best running back in the NFC East. He's part of the 420 crew. Yeah, that guy's. I can't wait either, Dire Giants fan. Definitely not, man. Yeah, I think Bryce Harper could have a comeback season. I thought Bryce Harper would have a massive year last year. He let me down. Gleyber Torres if Gleyber Torres is anything like Derek Jeter, I'll be happy. I just think Gleyber's got a lot of power. So supposedly they're projecting like Gleyber's next 5 years in home runs after this year, obviously. They're talking about 44, 44, 45, 47, and 47. Like they think Gleyber Torres is going to be hitting in the middle 40s to upper 40s home runs every year. Gleyber is one of the most talented guys I can remember in a Yankee uniform, man. He is really good. Gleyber is really good. Red Wolf sounds much better. Like I said, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Well, the Eagles may be better than the Giants, but Miles Sanders ain't the best running back in the NFC. He's not close. He's not better than Zeke. He's not better than Saquon. I mean, I'll even argue Adrian Peterson's better than Miles Sanders. You know? Deion Jones sued the last touchdown against Redskins. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. On Landon Collins, which is great. Would you miss Asian? Not a lot. Same old crap. We got some guy in here that thinks that Miles Sanders is the best running back in the NFC East. We had to school him on that. Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to shut it down, Sebastian. I go at 12:30, 2.5 hours all the time on these streams. When it's me solo, 2.5 hours. They could do that. No, I mean it could. Maybe it could just be the Washington Skins. Well, like I said, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Change the name of the Washington Possums. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Afghanistan. That was good. I do sleep, Asia. Not much, But, you know, Nas said it best. I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death. I do sleep, just not a lot. Like I said, Asia, I'm training myself. Like I'm in spring training because the Lakers are coming up soon. The Lakers keep me up to 1 o'clock in the morning where I get that 4 hours of sleep. So I got to get acclimated to that. Again, we're training. We're training for that right now. Well, yeah, I hope to see you more often, Glitter Gator. Definitely. I'm glad you came over, man. I see you in Uncle Lou's streams. I see you in BVD streams. So I'm glad you made it over tonight. No, I don't know. 2.5 hours isn't that long of a stream. You know, watch Camel Toe streams for like 6-7 hours. Miles Sanders is the best running back in the division because he had the most wins last season. Yeah, that's true, Psycho Steve. That's true. Nas dog, indeed. What's going on, Rod? How you doing, my man? I appreciate you swinging by. Celtics winning, I'll say this. I think the Celtics are the toughest matchup for the Lakers. I honestly do. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is 12:30. So I am going to wrap it up right now. But again, I want to say, you know, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight, always hanging out with me, watching the videos, hitting that thumbs up. I really, really appreciate it. It means the world to me. And again, anybody, you know, that's super chatted, I really appreciate that again, because it's something you don't have to do. So thank you so much for everything, guys and girls. I really appreciate everything you do for me and my channel. It does mean the world to me. You know, have a great night, everybody. Stay safe and, enjoy your Tuesday. I'm hoping I can do a video tomorrow about something. But I will definitely see you guys on Wednesday night for the NFC East Roundtable. I am planning on doing that. I'm pretty sure everybody's in. Like I said, Vach is in. Philly 500's in. Just Street Score says in. I'm just confirming at this point. Just waiting to hear back from him once I do. I'm pretty sure it's golden. But if anything changes, I'll let you know. But I am definitely planning on that, and I'm looking forward to Wednesday night. So until then, guys and girls, stay safe, enjoy your Tuesday, and we'll see you on Wednesday night. Have a great night. It's the Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I am gone. Peace!